action-packed Mario Kart tournament here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're at the HyperX Arena here, and guess what? It's not Logan with me today. It is Mr. Scooty, the one, the only.
Yeah, back in action here.
How are you doing today?
Oh, dude, doing real good, dude. Happy to be down here on a Saturday night again. You know, I mean, just waiting to see how many racers we got tonight and here, see who's going to take some of this purse home tonight. You know, super exciting times.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I'm really excited to see who's going to be crowned this week's champion. As we know, last week, Bobby, or not last week, 2 weeks ago, Bobby did an absolute dominating performance that we haven't seen from him in a minute. So that was really fun to watch, being able to see him get back on the horse, get back on that championship throne, to say the least. But let's just say, what are you looking forward to the most tonight, though, Mr. Scooty?
Well, what I saw, too, in our point ranking system that we have here is that now Batter Cookie is still tied with Bobby for first seeded position. You know, and Batter Cookie's been gone for a few weeks now and this and that, you know, back home in Illinois. And so, you know, I'm excited to see, you know, our grants, so a lot of these tracks get repicked and see what's getting picked and who's picking what the auto wheel goes. If we're going to do the same tracks, you know, that we have down there. You know, we got someone like, you know, we got Jaguars downstairs that tracks all of the races, and there's so many that have not been picked that the automatic randomizer never goes back to.
Oh, he's keeping track of the randomizer?
He's got track. Yeah, he's got a list.
Oh my God.
Well, he's got a list of what's been played and what hasn't been played for the last, I don't know, hundreds or whatever of races. And
Jaguars, I need that list, actually.
And he's like, yeah, like,
you know me. I've been complaining.
Yeah.
I complain about that every single week, where I'm telling you, the randomizer is not actually random. It's got a bigger percentage to pick other tracks than other tracks. I mean, it is not an equal 1.3% or whatever it is. I'm telling you, but that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I actually want to see that.
Yeah, I mean, and I think it even includes like tracks that have been picked by players and not too, like, but like what just hasn't been played, you know. And there's been quite a many. Oh yeah.
Too goated.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them. But we are currently getting amped up, getting ready for tonight's racing. I mean, to give you a little bit of background for Mr. Scooty, Batter Cookie, one of the best racers in Saturday Night Speedway. Unfortunately, had to go back home for school back in Illinois, as you said. But he is the #1 racer here at the arena and has been for a minute. And just seeing the climb of what it is to see that rankings. Thank you, Oliver, for making the new ranking system. And just seeing that climb and that back and forth battle, I think it's insanely entertaining, especially just to show the dominance of some racers and how well they've performed and how consistent you can be, and showing that this game isn't all luck.
Yeah.
It comes down to skill. It comes down to practice and not just spamming your items all right when you get them. Don't use your shrooms all at once, and just knowing these tracks better than another person. The game's not luck, you know. There's luck factors.
There's a lot of luck factors.
But it's like a 70% skill, 30% luck in my eyes. I like to put it at that percentage. I don't know if you agree with that percentage.
Yeah, I would agree with that, you know. And I also like, you know, that this game, it gives opportunities, like we were just talking with Batter Cookie. He was able, Nintendo just actually flew him to San Francisco to compete like 2 weeks ago in the Nintendo North America tournament. You know, which is a pretty cool thing, you know, come down here, play, you know, come down here and play and then be able to go. Yeah.
It is cool, and I was able to do one of the first PAX West ones, literally by the skin of my teeth. I swear, I did not even do good on that NA Open, but we will get more into those details and those little fun facts about this wonderful game. But first and foremost, we need Austin to show us how this tournament works.
What are the rules here?
What are the rules? How does it work? What goes on? Please pay attention to that main screen and figure out how Saturday Night Speedway works.
What's going on? It's your man Aussie from the HyperX Arena.
And welcome to Speedway. Here's a rundown of how to compete. The tournament is comprised of 3 stages: qualifiers, semifinals, and finals. All racers will race in a qualifier to score as many points as possible. The players are randomly distributed evenly into a qualifier and will race on 4 random maps. To learn which qualifier you are in and when you will be racing, find the infograph displayed on screens around the arena. The top 24 point scorers after all qualifiers will advance to the next stage of the tournament. In the event that there are ties between the advancing racers, there will be a tiebreaker race which will determine who advances to the semifinals. All ties will be broken through a 1-map Grand Prix on Baby Park at 200cc speed. Throughout the night, keep an eye out for the Advancing Racers graphic to see if your favorite racer is still in the running for Stage 2, the semifinals. There are 2 semifinals with 12 racers each. The top 24 racers from the qualifying stage will race 6 maps, and everyone is allowed to select a map through the Grand Prix. The top 6 players from each semifinal will advance to the grand finals. The top racer from each semifinal is allowed to veto one map from the grand finals Grand Prix. Racers who make it to the grand finals will race 8 maps and can select maps throughout the Grand Prix. Everyone who makes it to the finals is a cash prize winner. You should receive an email from our friends at paymentlabs.io about how to claim your prize, which will be available within 30 days after this Speedway. And that's everything you need to know about Speedway.
Thank you, Austin, for that wonderful breakdown on how tonight's tournament works. Remember, the first 4 races, you'll have a final point total, which will determine whether or not you're making it into semifinals. But guess what? With top 24 players here, we've got around 30 players here tonight. You better stick around for these 3 qualifiers, because most likely, more times than not, most likely you will be moving forward to semifinals.
Exactly. Yeah,
the cutoff for semis is going to be very, very forgiving tonight.
Yeah, because depending on how many competitors that we have tonight, we're gonna have like either only 1 or 2 out of every qualifier not maybe make it. So, you know, as long as you're not bottom 2, you're probably going to be safe to make it into the semis and move on.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better, but we do have racers on deck for this first qualifier. If you hear your name, you better be already on stage, and they are. We've got Emery, Immortal, Aerial Postal, Zavgo, Eris, Leaves, Jason, Rizzler, Chippy Chan, and Knight. I hope I didn't butcher the names too bad there, but those are your first racers for tonight's event. Remember, like we said, only 1 of 2 of these competitors are not going to make it into semis, truly. So stick around for the 3 qualifiers and see if you made it into semis and get more races.
Yeah, and even though we only have 10 competitors in this one tonight, we will have 2 bots that will be filling those 2 empty seats in here too. So it is possible to see bots moving up in here too.
Exactly.
You know, I'm still rooting for a bot for grands, but I mean, we got to let it happen.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Look at that announcement. Hey, that's
Ready players,
look
head
at
to
that.
the stage.
Ready players, head to the stage. Hey, that's cool. I love that. But no, you're completely right. When it comes down to it, we've seen time and time again where some of these bots have actually taken over first place, won first place. It's really actually not entirely the most uncommon thing to happen. I think the percentage of bots beating out actual players is probably higher than some of the track picks getting picked here tonight. So it's kind of funny to always kind of see if even the bots can use what the game gives them and works their way forward.
Yeah, because I mean, it all depends what algorithm and how fast someone's running, because then these bots get a little more aggressive and stuff like that. You know, like if we go play on my son's man, his bots are angry, and, you know, and they
especially in the DLC. I think the DLC, they are particularly way more smart than they are in the base game. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not even lying.
I think they have total different, you know, running CPU stuff for all of them in the newer tracks,
And then we're seeing all the players competing. Immortal currently looking fresh, got the MomoCon fit on. One of the biggest Mario Kart tournaments known to man. Be there or be square next year, man. MomoCon is a fantastic event. They just wrapped up Riptide, showing off the dog. That's the dog. But like I was saying, Riptide, another great event that Danny Fathom was running. Aerial Postal, the one, the only, raised $2,500 for the Alzheimer's Association.
And he posted earlier, he decided to throw the Stormrush Gaming shirt back on.
Hey, Stormrush Gaming for life. Wonderful organization. Then the one, the only, Zavgo, always looking fresh, always looking locked in. Absolutely really nice player. We talk about always having the Dr. Pepper shirt on, and you got to respect it. Number 2 all-time soda now on that list. I mean, that's another competitor. We got Riley also on the stage, getting them all suited up and ready to go and locked in, and love to see it. All ages can come down and play the game. It's Mario Kart. It transcends generations.
It sure does. And it just comes, you know, and it gets these kids, you know, hooked on getting this game. And then, you know, it's nice to be able to come down here, and, you know, a few of these kids we're showing, definitely some of them are making it already to semis.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because, you know, with the amount of people we have here tonight, a few of them are making it for sure to semis.
Exactly. Like we said, only 1 or 2 players per round are going to go have their night ended just from this qualifier. But remember, still so many players that are going to be able to move forward and make their name known in semifinals, where the game gets even more difficult. Nothing changes. It's just now you have like you know, the group of amount of players have changed. It gets smaller, and then you get the top 12 that all get paid out in grand finals. Then it gets even more difficult when it comes to that, because then you're in the money and you're working to get even more money for the best bang for your buck.
Yeah, exactly. And then move up on positions in there and this and that. And, you know, if you make it to grands tonight, no matter what, you're going to get some of the prize purse out of here tonight.
It is very, very cool. And I love that. I love that. You know what? If you're able to make the long haul, if you're able to, 12 players here tonight are going to go home with some sort of cash prize, which is fantastic to see. And it's just fun. You know, it's like, even if you didn't do too well, it's still saying, hey, you made that long haul, you made it into grand finals, and you were able to accomplish something while you're here. You're out, you know?
And it's still a fun time coming down, even if not. You know, like some nights I like to just come down here and just trash all the other competitors and see what we can do. You know,
you have gotten a lot better though. I won't even lie. I say it every single week. You have really trained, and it's paid off infinitely.
On certain tracks, I've time trialed a couple of tracks. I mean, so I'm like, okay, I'm okay on a few of them.
No, truly. No, I always say it every single week that it's so impressive to see, especially, you know what, like I say, it's all ages. Anyone can pick up this game, learn it, and you know what, like you said, just go time trial it, learn the shortcuts, and once you're able to do that, if you use these items in the right spots at the right time, you'll be able to work your way forward and go home with your money every single week, because we have these tournaments every single week. We got Friday Frags, $1,500 prize pool every single week for Friday Frags. Playing Fortnite. I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing. And then every week we got this tournament, $700 on the line for top 12. Fortnite is top 15 competitors get paid out. Double your money for just playing Fortnite and competing.
And it's not even that hard to get to the purse on those. Like, literally almost surviving can get you there, because I've pursed in it a few times, and Batter Cookies makes it quite a bit. You know, and then we don't forget, like, next weekend on, you know, we also have, you know, Friday Frags, we got solos, no build, and then we got Speedway on Saturday, and then we got the arena showcase on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is that's all free tournaments to come down and play, and we're gonna have all kinds of prizes and everything given away that week too.
Yeah, so write it down on your calendar. Next Sunday, arena showcase. It's gonna be all sorts of prizes that we're gonna be giving out. They got rock paper scissors. They got a absolutely amazing stage showcase, which was so much fun last month. It was just a blast.
Come see if you can beat me on rock paper scissors. I mean, we got a lot of different games out here that we do. I mean, even rock paper scissors. I mean, I've come in second every time. Every time.
You know what? Yeah. Let's see who's gonna be able to not come in second, but in first place for Saturday Night Speedway. Put your hands together for all these amazing racers. We are getting ready for an amazing, fun night of Mario Kart action. Let's get into it.
Funk Accelerator.
And we are already going off on the Choco Mountain.
Yeah, we're going to be back. You know, we're back. As I say, we're going to see mostly tonight a lot of Yoshis going around. And I know Emery plays a lot here with Birdo quite a bit that we see. But yeah, we're already out. You know, we're already off to a good start here. They're already in lap 2 already. So
it's not Kiro on the screen. There's actually Emery on the screen. And we're going to get those names changed real fast. Don't worry about it. But right now, Emery also a top-tier competitor. She has been able to win multiple S&Ss recently. And honestly, it's a really talented race. You wouldn't take note about anyone tonight. You can watch Emery and how she plays, and it's amazing. Immortal, another competitive player that has done so good. And it's such a short amount of time, too.
Yeah, and you know, I think with Emery, her worst performance, I think, was the last time there was one here. You know, still moneyed, but you know, I mean, she's been top 2 about every time that she's been here.
Yeah, you know, it's very, very impressive to watch. It's very fun to see. But like I said, the consistency, the racing line, what you can do to get around these situations. Like in that situation, just checking your back camera.
Checking your back camera,
you're not getting hit by something, or there's not something coming your way.
And not just dumping your items like that.
Yeah, you got to be able to realize, hey, this game gives you items, and you can use them to help you out so much. Like we're gonna be seeing
Zabgo here, you know. Yeah, like I say, we're gonna see a lot of Yoshis right now. He's the meta character, but man, he got spraying backwards. Like, oh no.
But Immortal will be able to take the first place of the night. Right now we're seeing Ariel Postel unfortunately finishing there in 6th place.
Yeah,
Emery in 3rd.
Yeah, and then, yeah, you see him riding on inward vehicles. I mean, you want to tell them what the difference between some are inward and this and that, because we got different tracks that you play different. If and you hope to land if you're on an inward bike versus not having an inward bike, that they turn a little bit different.
Yeah, they do. It's a little bit more of a drifting style difference between like you're seeing with the scooters with Mr. Scooty, or from an inward bike like the Yoshi bike. It handles completely differently. It kind of takes turns a lot tighter, so it can be either a good thing for some tracks or a bad thing. There's a huge disadvantages on some tracks if you're picking like the Yoshi bike and stuff like that. Personally, for me, I've been a Mr. Scooty enjoyer from day one, and that's not just Mr. Scooty. The cart in the game.
Mr. Scooty, yes. Yeah.
I've been a Mr. Scooty enjoyer with the roller tires. If you want to know a good loadout, Yoshi, Mr. Scooty, roller tires, go ahead, play the game. It will feel really comfortable, and you'll have really great drifts. It will be very, it's the best, one of the best carts in the game, along with Teddy Buddy with the roller tires. Like, literally the roller tires, unfortunately, because of Nintendo, they're the best tires in the game. But,
as of this year in 2024.
As of this year.
If you're watching this in 5 years from now, no.
No.
I mean,
do not quote us once Mario
Go
Kart.
2 years back and it was Waluigi. Okay. Now we're at Yoshi.
I am so glad that era of menacing Waluigi's is over. I was over it whenever I played competitively. It was tough.
At least now that Yoshi's the meta, at least there's multiple choices of colors that you can pick with it as well. So not the same everywhere here.
But right now we are going to the one, the only.
And we're having Immortal going a little slow. Look like he's complaining about having maybe some controller issues or something.
Oh, we'll see if they're going to restart.
There we go. We're having the first DC.
Good point out there.
Yep.
But yeah, it's one of those things, like, sometimes maybe the controller's not connected. Maybe Immortal brought a bad wire. Who knows? Never like to blame the player.
That's always blame the player. I mean, they provide stock little itty bitty controllers here. You can come and play on the center controllers. If you want to bring your own controller. Just because it hooks up on your own Switch in your own case, I mean,
gotta make sure it's working. But I mean, Immortal got first place on the last race, but unfortunately the controller was acting up. Maybe something tomfoolery was happening. But we're gonna be picking maybe it's actually quite an interesting thing to see if we're gonna be picking 3DS Rainbow Road or not.
No, I think
Immortal is being a Chad actually on stage right now, helping out some of the other competitors getting back in the lobby.
I imagine they're just gonna go to all new races right there and all that. It's just random.
Okay. So one of the competitors unfortunately backed out before the race started, so we have to restart the qualifier from frame 1.
So now Immortal doesn't have a win now.
No, Immortal's win is...
everybody gets to come all the way go, and so all fresh
negated.
Start. So don't worry if you thought you came in on lap 2, because now we're starting all over.
Exactly. We're going to be getting new tracks, new picks. Everything is going to be all new. Let's just restart the intro from the back.
Yep, let's go.
Welcome into Saturday Night Speedway. Yeah. But sometimes it happens, and it's really been remarkable, especially recently. I've been talking about we haven't had these issues in like a very long time.
And I just messaged Danny the other day. He hasn't been here in a long time, and it's been working out really well. DC Danny's been gone for so long that
it's just the curse has been lifted.
Yeah,
his spiritual energy has exited the Luxor building. So thankfully for that, once he comes back, watch. It's going to be frame 1 disconnect with Danny Fathom. But like I was saying before, they just finished up one of the bigger tournaments, Riptide, which had an amazing show out. Technical was able to win that tournament. And it's really, really great to see, because there's a person named Mankalore, a big content creator in the community, who's able now to do a 12-person setup at these conventions through his own laptop. So somehow his laptop has not burst into flames, but he's able to run 12 competitors and stream it, and nothing really goes wrong at all, which is crazy impressive, and I got to shout them out for what they can run in their tournament.
Good cables.
Good cable management, good cables. And honestly, it's really, really impressive. It's great to see. So if you ever want to, follow not only Allied Esports, HyperX Arena on Twitch, but also follow Mario Kart Central. See what the competitive scene is like. But we're going to another Rainbow Road.
Yeah, well, and like you see on our screens there, right now while we're in the first qualifiers here in these qualifiers, we're always just picking random tracks. There's a randomizer to come in and pick what track they're going to, and you never know if the same one come back up or what you're gonna get.
You kind of do know. Maybe the randomizer is not a friendly friend that you want to be friends with. But
hey, and look, it's actually Emery, and she has her name. That's actually Emery now.
There we go. Got the names fixed up and everything. But Emery, unfortunately, burned out.
Burned out. You know,
and you can see you're complaining a little bit about what happened.
It's not the best strat to burn out at the line, but we'll see how Emery plays these.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we got Levis.
Or lives, maybe?
Lives, yeah, lives.
Oh, no. Gonna take a little bit bad turn. I mean, it's Rainbow Road.
And here we have Aerial Apostle. He's on an inward bike here, which is Yoshi.
Yeah, inward bike.
He's Yoshi on Yoshi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I always love that combination.
We'll see if he goes for the little cuts here, but no, he doesn't. And then he gets back, and he's holding this. Now he'll burn that star.
That is brutal. Oh, no,
and then,
the
but that, we just saw him go in the star, so he's going to be able to. Ariel's going to be able to carry that momentum forward quite a bit here.
The Rizzler was drifting the wrong way, but the shock saved them to put him back on the track. So thankfully, the shock did happen. That's going to bring him down to 9th, though. And especially on a track like
Tanuki Mario make it. Okay, yep. I didn't know Tanuki Mario was going to make that there.
But like I was saying, like a track like Rainbow Road, it's very front runner heavy. So there's not a lot of shortcuts like you're seeing here. You got one no item shortcut in the middle of the track, but that's really it. You have to be in the front or you're going to have a huge breakaway, which is really not what you want to see in these races.
Yeah, so you just saw Immortal on screen using his back camera because he did see that the competitor next to him was holding the boomerang, but fortunately when he looks back now, the boomerang was finally gone.
Yeah, great use of that back camera, absolutely. Blue shell on the way.
On the way, so make sure you get yourself out of the center of the runway here, and then
Zavgo
gets nailed with it.
Gonna be the one getting hit by that.
Watch out for all the fire flying through here, and then. Man, we got a bunch of Donkey Kongs out here tonight. Or no, those are Funkies.
Yeah, Funky Kongs.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Funky Kongs out here running with each other.
Let's see what Zavgo's gonna be able to do down here in 7th place. Beautiful.
Shortcut. Oh, there we just avoid that.
Uses one of the turn through the boost panel. Shock
but at least it gets a box right behind that, and popped right into a mushroom.
Oh, and is able to use that star to avoid those bananas on those boost panels, and now they're going to be able to work forward into the final lap in 5th place and grabs triple red.
We are. And just right when it runs out, and he's got to hang on to that for now. He's got to have some kind of defense, and just like right here is just salvage position.
Beautiful move by Aerial Apostle, though. Going to be able to back that boomerang. But he's going to get hit. No, the game thinks he got hit, but was able to avoid it. But guess what? Zavgo grabs another triple red.
Yep, and then it just. Prey didn't get around him.
And now Ariel's going to get targeted by one of the reds.
The red's right there. And, just knocked him right back.
And now they're going to be going through
the little free jump before you get on the glider.
Immortal being able to now bring it all back home. Will it be another 1st place finish? Red Shell gonna be able to wall dodge it. Beautiful move.
Wall dodge on there. Yeah, sometimes you can be able to get in here and get these angles and get all the way against the wall, and it'll make the Red Shell actually miss you.
And now Immortal will be able to grab another first place of the night.
Yeah,
Great job there.
First place of the night from the first race.
And then
Jimmy Chan there celebrating getting her 3rd there.
Great work there overall. Really great work by Immortal, being able to pull off that wall dodge. And it's really cool because, like I said, there's so many things in this game that you can utilize to help you. He didn't have defense. He only had a coin in hand, but was able to hop drift, sort of counter hop into the wall. And then the Red Shell tracks him, but is able to take a weird angle, hits the wall, and he's able to survive for that much longer.
Instead of hitting him. And that's just like tricks that you need to learn if you don't want to start getting more competitive in the game and this and that. And
I mean, wall dodges are very difficult. That's like one of the top, I think, difficulty things you can do in this game without messing it up, because if you do mess it up, you'll lose all of your momentum. You'll hit the wall, you'll slow down, and then you get hit by the Red Shell, and then it's just a bad time. You lose in 1st place. But if you're able to learn how to do stuff like that, and you're seeing that from Immortal, you will be able to utilize it and just keep your 1st place running that much more throughout these races. But we are going to next Excite Bike Arena.
Oh, right, man. This is my son Togar's favorite track. So whenever they're here, we try to pick this for him and everything.
That's cute.
This is what he plays. This is what he plays all the time.
That is cute.
He's like, I'll win if it's Excite Bike. Well, okay, well we're gonna pick Excite Bike, dude, every time.
Excite Bikes is everyone's favorite Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's ranked map. Am I right, gamers? Even with 96 tracks in the game, it is still 50 picked in the Mario Kart Bogey round.
Interesting to see if anybody tries to bag it. You know, I mean, I know that you can have pretty good success bagging this one.
You can, and it's not bad. It's like Big Boy Baby Park. That's what I like to say.
It is.
As Immortal's going to get hit by that red, starting us off, and now we've got Jason on the screen, going to be here in 7th place. Grabs that double item box. Beautiful move there. Always aim for the double.
Yep.
Never, you can go for the singles if you know you're going to get item screen.
Yeah.
But really just prioritize trying to get those double item boxes
if you can, but
you know, beautiful
time,
snipe there, though.
You know what I've learned too, for time trial wise, you know, if you're you know, hold on to that item, only get the single. Don't go out of your way to the outside corner to go get a double box.
Hey, unless you can,
unless you can safely, and
exactly.
If you definitely need a defense item,
or just trying to,
you run the risk of getting hit out, you know, and losing time.
Exactly. We're seeing the Rizzler being able to use that golden mushroom.
We got Zobgo waiting here to launch something special, and he does.
Uses that blue shell, and that's going to be connecting to Emery there in first with a astounding lead right now on Excite Bike Arena. Will this bring her back to the world of all the other competitors? No, going to be able to throw that banana, use it as a dodge, and then get hit by a red, and another red uses the banana for it, though.
Well, there's still another lap coming here. You know, we're seeing bullet bills out already too. So this is going to, you know, it's going to start getting moving quick here.
All right, now.
Yeah, come on, Funky. We'll get right into a banana and into a... Oh, I thought he was going to go banana to banana.
And then look at himself on the screen. Now, every single time if you think you did something bad,
pop it. There we go.
You're going to be on the screen. But right now, we do have Immortal here in 4th place. Grabs that double item box.
And he's going to have to make some distance here if he's going to try to go back-to-back with first places.
And it's not looking like he's going to be able to right now because he's pretty far away.
Yeah, and then he threw it. He threw out all his only item there yet. So, but it did get him a spot. But
let's see what he's going to be able to do. Throws the green, lands it on Aerial.
He gets hit back.
But that's his own green that bounced off the wall and hit him. Emery's going to be able to grab that first place on race number 2.
Yep, bunch of karma carnage right there for throwing a shell at your better.
That is crazy to get hit by your own green, bouncing back off the wall because you have to drift. But when you drift, you actually go slower than you normally do on your top speed. So that red shell or that green shell was able to bounce off the wall and then hit Immortal back, but he was able to snipe out Aerial because he panicked through all the greens.
But Aerial might have gotten ahead of him again because he got so much carnage happening because he wasted all of his items.
That was kind of crazy. I love that. I love that.
He got the green shell snipe, but I mean, he might have finished in front of him. We'll see.
Oh, man. I'm curious to see how this qualifier is going to be able to line up. But with that second race done, we'll be getting into the third race momentarily.
Well, and it's good that we don't have a shutout at all.
Yeah.
You know, we have 2 different winners so far. Let's go for a third different winner. We got some players in there that can do it.
Emery and Immortal being those first 2. And now we're going to Rosalina's Ice World.
Yep. So
it's going to be fun to watch. This one's it's interesting because once again, front runner heavy, not many shortcuts on this track. You can actually do a lot of cool things to keep you on the ice, which is a little bit faster, but there's really not many strategies in terms of easy shortcuts to bring you back in the game. So you got to race well. You got to keep to the front of the pack.
Absolutely.
And Riposto's already
got a lot of burnouts happening out here. You know, I mean, sometimes they're stratting it.
And Aerial, you can see it on his face though. He was frustrated. He did not want that to happen.
I mean, right when the 2 starts disappearing is when you want to push it.
And it's sometimes, and I have been a victim of that, especially here at Saturday Night Speedway. And maybe it's the nerves, the stress, where I'm like, I would have never burnt out like that at home. Yeah, I swear to you.
Yeah, I mean, you always wonder, is it the headphones you're wearing here where it's more intense and you're hearing it and you're doing things different?
Exactly, exactly.
You know, is it when you're sitting this close to a screen, you know, as you're playing, you know?
And what is the factor?
What is it that does it that makes you come here and actually do a burnout on accident?
But we got Eris here, currently in 6th place. Got the Funky Kong loadout. Currently doing a pretty good job right now. Keep it in the mid-pack. And remember, there's only 2 competitors that are really not going to move forward. So you got to just get top 6, top 8, and you'll be in a good spot. Knight, once again, going to be able to be here.
First time with the Knight, we have Knight.
Hey, I like that one. I like that one.
You know, going around the blue shell a little bit there, but here comes the blue shell for Emery once again. But she is saved by the shock.
Saved by the bell? No, saved by the shock. They're going to be able to keep that first place run going. Grabs that double item box.
Yep, gets for the double item, goes out wide, and then she's going to hold. She's just going to hold on here because she's going to hold on to that coin there in the front because the ghost is going to take an item from somebody in front of you and generally goes for the first place. You don't want him taking any of your defense.
Oh,
but here's another balloon already going.
Seconds.
Already coming, you know.
Wow, and Emery's going to get hit by that one. Aerial Apostle here in fourth. Still got one more red to go.
Yep, so
we're going to hold on to it
hanging
for
on
that
some
defense.
Yep, hanging on to that defense, and then now he's got double defense here, and you know, we'll see what he does if he has a way to get in front of someone else. This is when he's got to use his back camera too and see what the guy behind him's holding on him.
There you go, Immortal being able to use that strat like I was talking about, being able to stay on the ice and then go underwater a little bit faster, and you're seeing it with the lead that they're able to build here on this final lap. Currently going to get absolutely inked, but it's not even going to matter. You're going to use those boost panels, get uninked, but Red Shell on the way, backs it, and is able to...
No, and he falls off!
No!
He falls off. Did he just give it away? Hold on. He just gave it away.
He just gave it away. Down to third place.
Yeah.
Immortal throws it all away for the trick, and it goes wrong.
Yeah, and that's not one of those no-item shortcuts. You know, you generally
you
need
can,
to have it. You can,
but it's
but
not
just wasn't
great.
Carrying. I mean, and you know, it was probably the timing of that red shell coming in on him too, and looking backwards, and he didn't quite get the right drift to get into the shortcut.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. Oh man.
And so yeah, that paid off for Emery there. She was able to get right back in front of him.
That is
after she went down from 2 blue shells.
Yeah,
you know
what? That just shows you got to just persevere in Mario Kart. Getting hit by 2 blue shells, a shock. I mean, technically the shock cancels out the second hit blue, but it's still getting hit by 2 blues and then being able to move forward. But we're going to be moving forward to qualifier number 2 very momentarily, after this race. But here are the racers on deck. We got Bobby, Jaguars, Mario Party King, Zeke Cat, Rizzler, Blake Days, More Summer, Just Some Guy, 7177, and Tricks. If you heard your name, go back to the side of the arena, and we'll be getting you on stage momentarily, or if they already got you guys lined up. But yeah, go to the side of the arena if you heard your name, and get ready for your 4 races.
Yeah, see, so we're, you know, only 9 competitors in the next one going there. You know, we're only losing 1 or 2 out of each one to, you know, and you have a chance of still making the purse here.
Exactly. So just stick around, wait for that 3rd qualifier to end, and we'll be getting forward for the next one. But Koopa Cape, what's your opinion on this one? Because this one's a more difficult track.
This one's more difficult, but it's like that. Every time that I make it each of the semis or grands here, dude, they're always picking this one. This one's always here.
Very popular pick. And Pre-Dizzle came into my stream recently. He's like, no one told me they picked Koopa Cape. I'm like, brother, you could have asked anyone, and they'll be like, yeah, Koopa Cape's pretty popular.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it works out pretty good. You know, there's some definitely pinch corners in here, and you know, right here is usually a lot of open, vulnerable spots. Let's see a lot of the carnage right in here.
Really good snipe spots for shells and otherwise. But once again, Funky Kong being able to surf around these corners and land it. Beautiful move there. Aris played extremely well. And I mean, even if you're in 6th place, you got to realize it gives you a good spot to catch up and grab some power items.
Absolutely. When you're missing the box, you got to catch some of these boxes. But
exactly.
If not, you got to have your lines licked down. You know.
Exactly.
And this is another little pinching corner here.
Jason gonna hit the wall just a little bit, gonna slow down, but gonna be able to use the next half pipe. Only grabs 1 item, but still at least something.
And then using it now with his name, you got to do a little bit of drift and hit that waterfall over there just to get a little more speed around there.
And now still missing these little tricks that add a lot to your race time. But Zobgo going to be here in 5th.
Going to go collect some coins and grab the mushroom to give him another boost back.
Beautiful move there. Zobgo doing a great job so far. Hits the wall a little bit, but it shouldn't mess him up too much on their lines. Chippy-Chan, though,
on here
doesn't drift off that corner, which is going to be tough. And opting to just go full standard cart loadout, which I respect a lot. But man, those roller tires, I'm telling you.
Roller tires, like, yeah, that's a tough gig on this one.
It is. But we'll see what Chippy-Chan can do now here in 9th place. And Koopa Cape, another front-running track where there's not many shortcuts that brings you back in the race easily. So you've got to be able to race well.
That's what I was saying. I just saw a competitor coming out of a bullet bill, and here they are back here in Olympic. And then he hit the shock. He's going to be recovering really fast, though, because he's quite a ways back right now.
Let's see what the Rizzler's gonna be able to
but
do.
He's got a decent coin count on there. We want to get, you want to make sure that when you're going, you get your coins all the way up to 10 to get that extra little bit of speed.
And it matters a lot. I mean, you can look up on YouTube on how 10 coins is different than 1 coin. The coins aren't just there for aesthetic. They're there to help your top speed and make you go faster.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a big difference between having 0 coins and 1 coin.
It is.
I watch, just watching a lot of these videos, these guys do comparisons, one after another, of just carrying 1 coin as of not carrying a coin.
It is actually different, but right now Immortal here in second place. Will they get back? No, Emery's going to throw it forward.
Emery plays it nice and throws it forward.
And now Zavgo's there in third place. Really great work overall from these competitors. That's going to be the last race of qualifier number 1. We'll have those scores tallied for you, but remember, we're not mathematicians, but we are just assuming that maybe only 1 or 2 of these competitors are going to have their night ended now, but we will only know after 3 qualifiers. Yeah, that's when the semifinals will be locked in.
Yeah, and when I was at MomoCon, I was noticing it is kind of a strat. Some of these front runners, they wouldn't throw their shells backwards at their competitors. They would just throw them forward and just because I guess maybe they don't want to be nice, and then maybe the karma won't come back and get them. And
we're going to be seeing some of the karma happen here in these highlights from that first qualifier and seeing how everything went wrong or what went right for these competitors. We got Air Apostle on the screen. Guess what?
Oh yeah,
Green shell.
And then into the star right there.
Oh man, the Aerial Apostle had a pretty rough run in this first.
You saw her doing a banana dodge-ish thing is what we call it, but yeah, where she was able to throw the banana in front of her and take less of a damage than the blue shell would have done.
And now we have Immortal here. Boom,
boom, boom, boom.
Oh no, it wasn't his green actually. I was lying to you guys. It was another green shell that bounced over.
Yep, and then there was the blooper.
I thought it was his own green that went haywire sideways, but no, Immortal only making one big mistake there, which was falling into the abyss of Rosalina's Iceland world. But other than that, really great work from these competitors. Gotta correct myself when I get something wrong. Yeah, really great work overall from these competitors. Really excited to see what the next group's gonna be able to bring, because we haven't seen Zeke Cat here in a minute. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna be able to do.
See exactly what they'll be, and we have a randomizer that kind of randomizes everybody's play, where they're getting placed here, and I think we just had 10 in the last one. Now we have 9 in this one. And, there'll be some more, but, we're doing another one next Saturday as well.
Exactly. So every single Saturday, if there's not an event here, then check the HyperX Arena calendar. There are events going on every single weekend. On Mondays, we even have fighting game tournaments. So if you're good at fighting games, come on down here on Monday nights.
The fighting game. Smash, Tekken, all these managers. Almost all of them.
And the communities are so nice. They are always welcoming to new competitors.
They got different size purses on all of them and everything, and come down and get your chunk of it.
Exactly. You know what? Why not? Where else are you going to be able to make money playing video games, practicing something you love, and meeting people in the community that also love the game too?
Yeah, just coming down and having a fun time, and competing against some of these other people. There are some tryhards that come here and play,
And that's it. It's a tournament. There's going to be good players.
There's going to be good players as well, but so, you don't always come in and be like, I'm going to go win and dominate this thing, but keep practicing, and
keep practicing. That's all you can do, really. At the end of the day, if you want to get better at something, you got to practice at it. You can't just think, oh, you're going to be able to come to a tournament and then get first place if you never, tried something. If you're not being, putting your heart into the game. A lot of these competitors, like you're seeing here today, Emery, Bobby, Immortal, Jackie Wars, Zeke Cat, Mario Party King, all of these competitors have been playing it for so long and have put so much time into it too. I mean, a lot of them don't even do it consistently, but they're, they play the game, they learn the tracks, they time trial, and they're able to come here and make a good chunk of change. I know Bobby paying his way through college right now through the funds of Saturday Night Speedway, so it's very, very impressive.
Yeah, well, and it's fun too to see that, I'm glad, since Batter's gone, and then now at least Emery's here to also help challenge with Bobby, instead of it's just a Bobby weekend every weekend, even though it's okay, Bobby, you can win, but I mean, it's nice to see somebody else every weekend,
It is, and we're going to be seeing what these scores are for that first qualifier. Let's see what went down. Emery bringing it all home in first place for that first qualifier, 57 points, almost a perfect score. Immortal, wow. 46 points. Wow. In second place there. That was a big drip.
He fell off.
Big drop there. But we got Zavgo there in third place, 37 points. Aeropostale in fourth with 32 points. Tying with Chibi Chan. Really great work there by Chibi Chan with 32 points as well. Knight with 31, just barely standing right beside him. Eris there in seventh with 27 points, who was competing extremely well. Loving what they were doing with the Funky Kong. Jason there in 8th place, along with the Rizzler with Lives, all the way down there in 10th place. But remember, if you didn't do too well, you still have a chance to get into semifinals. You have to just wait a little bit longer.
You got to wait. Those 12 points still may get you in. I mean, we'll have to see exactly where it is. Only a few are not going to make it tonight.
Yeah, only a few. Only a few.
I don't know our total competitor count for tonight, but I mean, only a couple.
Only a couple.
As long as all you got to do is make top 24 right now.
That's all you got to do.
Look, there was only 10 here, and then the next one's only got 9 in it. So
you know what?
So far, everybody's still in.
That's the thing.
Everybody who's raced is still in right now.
Yeah, you're not even wrong. You know what?
You're not out yet.
Until we get to that the end of that third qualifier,
then you can start judging.
Know.
Yeah, then you can start judging if you're in or out yet. Because 24 people, that was the first 10, and now we're only going to 19. So no matter what, everybody's getting ready to get on stage right now is still technically in.
Exactly. So give yourself a round of
applause before you even got on. I mean, half of the third qual still in as well. I mean, so we got a lot going here.
Yeah, it is, and I like it. You know what? Not being being able to come here and actually experience competitive Mario Kart, because this is the place that opened my eyes to competitive Mario Kart, because I was like, who actually practices Mario Kart?
Yeah,
I was blown away.
There's a couple. There's a few that we can name now that if you're winning every weekend, played it and time trialed it and goes on lounge and plays a bunch.
Yeah, I was just blown away, because the first time I came here was for a friend's birthday party, and I was like, I don't know why I thought, Mario Kart having competitive scene. No, the game's all luck. It's all
luck and random.
Shots,
and
blue
and
shells. How am I supposed to win?
It's gambling.
It is. That's what we made that comparison last night too for Fortnite.
Yeah.
Why go put it on the table when you can come
play
here?
Right here. Yeah.
The odds are in your favor.
I mean, this is something like $15, $18 come into it, and you're in.
There you go.
Come double your money.
We're going to be seeing who's going to be able to potentially get closer to being in the money right after this quick commercial break. Please stick with us for Saturday Night Speedway round qualifier number 2.
Username Taken, a show where we invite a range of creators and gamers to talk about their journeys. From guests like professional gamer MVD and Las Vegas singer Quinn Ayers to the faces of the WNBA, Sid and TP, you'll get to hear about their influences, their process, and the passion they have for their craft. Make sure to check out the full episodes at HyperX Arena on YouTube and Username Taken on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. You won't want to miss it.
Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
When I was really little, I don't know why, but I wanted to be a pastor. When I was like a small child.
I wanted to be a celebrity by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
These players are playing for a lot of money today.
I'm only here for 2 feet. I don't really care about any other place.
Can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
Said it was going to be a quick commercial break. I wouldn't lie to you guys, truly.
We're coming right back. We got to pay the bill some way. So come in here. Come next Friday. Come next Friday. Play Fortnite frags. Or frags Fortnite. Come next week and play Speedway, Mario Kart. And then 8 Deluxe.
8 Deluxe, but we are currently getting these players on stage. And honestly, it's great that we were able to actually have all the DLCs, it's like you were just talking about here. You're going to be able to pick any of the DLC characters. Guess what? It's weight classes. Some of them are the same as others. Some of them have the same weight classes as other characters. And that's a cool thing. Right now, what is meta is Yoshi, Teddy Buddy, and Roller Tires. So if you want to just start yourself out with the best chance possible, that's the loadout you want to pick.
Yeah, well, I mean, and if you're playing this at home and you're like, oh yeah, I'm really good, and we're playing on a LAN setting here, which kind of changes you a little bit.
It does.
There's different strats for playing on LAN versus playing at home and playing online at home. It changes it up quite a bit, and sometimes it's not uncommon as we're watching to see a person front fall off the map, but they actually are not falling off the map. It's just a LAN lag.
Yeah, it's the Nintendo, this game is 10 years old already, unfortunately, sort of situation, and I really hope that they do fix a lot of those issues in the next Mario Kart iteration. But like you're saying, LAN is different than online, because like one of my favorites, Danny Fathom, the first time he came here, he was just like, oh my god, the item boxes disappear when someone goes through them.
Yeah.
And he got item screened more times than he could ever imagine. You know what? Missing out on item boxes consistently, and didn't even make it in the grand finals the first time he came here.
Yeah.
Granted, he's a phenomenally better racer than the first time he came here, but it's still fun to see that people don't realize how much of a difference it is from online to this, and like being able to space yourself out from the person in front of you and not getting and trailing too close, and realizing you can actually get a little bit closer than you can online. On lounge you're getting dragged halfway across the map, but here you can actually play it a little bit closer, not too close, but you're able to actually take more risks, in my opinion, than you normally would than playing online.
Absolutely, and that's where I watch too. Like I get to see a lot of people dodge a lot of these will dodge a lot of these wall dodges. You do these wall dodges, and I'm like, man, is it the land? Is it this? You know, like, you know, I watched Batter here one night going through one of these, and he had 4 red shells come out, and he was going around one corner, dodge one, went around another corner, dodge another one, and I'm like, man, dude, you just dodged. You're just sitting there smiling at me. I was like, dude, you just dodged all those shells. Like,
it's impressive. I mean, that's what I love. That's what I love about this game, because it's not just, you know what, grab a mushroom and then you're racing faster. It's remembering where to use the mushrooms, remembering when's the best time to use a bullet bill, when's the best time to use your triple greens. Like you're seeing there, honestly, if Immortal just hung on to the triple greens, he would have been able to avoid getting hit
by all
from behind.
Yeah,
and it's just
there was
really
a little
cool.
bit of fire. There was a little bit of fire in there, but it didn't look like he got hit by fire. And I don't know if it was a piranha plant that got him or what it was. But I mean, yeah, he was trying to go for that second place and ended up in what, 6th?
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Out there? You know,
and if you just check the back camera, realizing what's behind you before you even throw your items forward. So checking that back camera, if there's someone with a red shell behind you, hold on to your shells, hold on to your defense. There's so much more in this game that gives you an advantage than you actually believe. It's not just all luck, because that's what I believed when I first came here. I was like, there's no way you're going to be able to do good in Mario Kart.
Consistently?
Consistently.
Yeah, consistently.
It's just like, there's no way. There's not a chance. But there's so many things that you can do that helps you keep your spot and work your way up spots in the race.
we can go ask Bobby, and he'll just tell you, he's like, it's called Play More. I think he built, I don't know if the site's still up.
Put him on the mic, he'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't know if the site's still up or not, but yeah, just Play More.
Play more. Yeah. That's all you got to do, and learn where you should throw these items, what angles
and
work.
when to hold on to them.
Exactly.
Don't just dump them.
Defense wins games in every sort of way. But right now, we first saw Jaguars going down the line of Mario Party King, the one, the only. Love to see him back. Love to see him. Got the Storm Rush gaming fit on along with Ariel Postel. Absolutely wonderful person. Always love to see them back. And then guess what? Zeke Cat back with those once again. Got a really cool shirt on, actually. I want to see it.
Well, hey, we're in Las Vegas. You know, you can get shirts. Yeah, while you're out here, come get some shirts made and everything, too.
And then we got Daddy Papa Bear on the screen.
Fresh back out from Nintendo in San Francisco.
Yeah, from PAX West. He was able to be one of the commentators there at PAX, which was really cool. That whole tournament was fantastic. Literally, if you have the chance to look it up, look up the PAX West Mario Kart 8 Deluxe World Championship. It was phenomenal. It was so fun to watch because it literally came down to someone getting 9th and someone getting 11th, which gave them the victory, which is so fun to realize, hey, they weren't even aiming for first. They were just trying to get 2 extra points to win it all.
Yeah, and it just changed right at the last minute.
It's crazy.
They were in shock.
It was so much fun to watch. So if you have the chance, please do look up. It's just 12 races. And guess what? Your son was there too. Played extremely well. But right now we are starting it off on Papa Bear. Let's see if the commentary skills will be paying him off on
well, right here we want to go for the smart bounce. We want to go for the smart bounce, but did not happen there from Bear.
Yeah, no, Bear's very much fundamental.
And then he dumped his defense, but this is okay. On this map, it's okay, but then he kind of got screened out of the double, but it bounced him in another one. It's nice to see the old meta out here.
Yeah, there you go.
He's going really wide, though.
And now going to have those shrooms.
So, hey, he can hang on to these mushrooms right now, and he can take the cut. But I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's at the level of taking the cut here.
Yeah, that's the cut right there.
Right here, take the cut. Nope.
But he's gonna be able to use that mushroom. Goes around the side. Goes into the off-road. That's gonna slow him down a lot. Throws the green shell forward. Misses both of them. Will it bounce off the wall and hit him?
It will.
No. The second one landed.
Lucky bounce, man. The smart bounce got the player in front of him.
Oh, I love it. I've always hated with that green shell. Just bounce off the mushroom. No! You got to be able to press right bumper and trick off the mushroom.
And here we go. We got Jaguar. He's holding mushrooms. Let's see if Jaguar will actually take the shortcut. He should. He's got mushrooms, but no, never mind. He's not taking the shortcut now. Yeah, Shock gets rid of all the items on the map, and that blue shell is going to actually get destroyed by someone being able to grab an item box after that first item set. Man. That's crazy. What the luck. Yep. That is insane, going to be able to do that, and now they're going to be able to have that gold mushroom in hand in 5th place. Jaguar's going around the corner. He's going to go wide, probably pick a couple coins out there, try to get some coins back, after that shock just came. Go out that long run, you can pick up like 4 extra coins if you go that direction. I feel it's a little longer, but here's the golden. Will Ziggy Cat take the shortcut with the golden? And it looks like they're going to attempt it. Oh, we didn't even get to see it. Oh,
Bobby's there
get
in
to
second.
see if they made it or not.
Papa Bear finishing up in first. Zeke Cat in third. Really great work from those competitors. But to see Papa Bear, you know, he's talking about he's got a kid now, doesn't have time to play, and he's still grabbing those first place
you almost
finishes.
have more time to play because he's got to spend more time at home. I mean, so like, I mean, hey, I speak from experience. I know, but you know, I mean,
that is true.
You
That's
be at
true.
home. I mean, you can turn the volume down.
You know what? Just being able to time trial. You know what? Got the controller in one hand, baby in the other, and it just you guess what?
You get the automatic dishwasher. You know, you get all this stuff. Like, dude, just put it all in there and just done.
Done. But really great work from Papa Bear being able to show, hey, the commentary knowledge is bringing it over to the racetracks with that first place finish on this qualifier. And Mushroom Gorge.
Yeah,
Mushroom Gorge,
where we just
is a really fun track overall. It's very short and sweet to the point. If you don't hit the gap cut, you're gonna have a bad time because that you see that giant turn at the end of the track. You are going to have to take that giant turn instead of just cutting right through it, which is so much faster. But we got the randomizer going for this next lobby.
You know, and then if you're playing at home, like you want to learn, go watch some of these videos that you can find online. Go learn about, super bouncing. Go look at, all of our dodges. Practice your blue shell dodging. You know, there's so many different things on, your different drifting and, all the NISCs, the no item shortcuts, all that stuff. You can learn how to do all of these and save a bunch of time. That's where you see some of our top competitors finishing by taking advantage of all these different items that you can do in here.
I couldn't have said it better, but we are back for the second time tonight.
Next qualifier, but same track.
Koopa Cave.
So random, huh?
It's so random. We were talking about it at the pre-show. Guess what? The randomizer is not so random, and we're seeing it right out of the gate. But Papa Bear here in 5th place got the red shell, throws forward, and goes for the double.
Go wide, gets the double box, and then, fortunately nothing to help him shortcut through the grass section there, but just changing items, and he's got to hold on to that. Now that's good. He saw the guy in front of him had a red. He saw the guy in front of him had a red.
Exactly. Really great move and great awareness. Just saying,
hey, unfortunately, Sal didn't grab a box. He just barely missed it. Didn't even collect a coin there.
Oh, that is brutal. Especially going through this next section and being in 4th. 5th and 6th normally have triple items. And it's just really difficult to manage. But right now we are seeing Black Days going to be here in 8th days.
And you watch out for the screens bouncing around behind you.
And now guys, that golden mushroom. Remember, you want to just keep spamming it out.
Keep spamming as long as you can control it.
Let's see what they're going to be able to do.
Crazy. Now he might as well just spam all this too and get through it, get moving, use that star. Don't let someone else, if you're learning to do this, you can drive by somebody while they have that crazy 8 out, and you can pick up the item that you drive into.
Exactly. Mario Party King here in 6th place, got that front play, but guess what? Bobby going to be the target of that blue shell, has nothing to avoid it with.
But he's in the water, which is going to give him a little bit of speed, getting back up a little bit. Not too much, but
going a little bit sideways there. But now we got Jackie Lars here in 6th place.
Going on Hassan's loadout here, the own Villager.
Villager with the Mr. Scooty loadout. Going to be able to use that red shell. It lands.
And we'll see if he saves it. He should cut through the grass. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he's used it early. I thought he saved it and cut through the grass.
Oh, but guess what?
Papa not able to get a box up on that wall, though.
But uses the half pipe to get the boost.
He should go for the double. Hopefully, he's still small. Don't get squished.
And now grabs those triple greens and go one forward. Let's see what Zeke Cat can do, battling it out for this 1st place finish. Going to go up the wall on the half pipe, grabs those double items.
Maybe Bobby's in trouble if she's got anything.
And now, unfortunately, I think they threw the red, but it hit the wall.
I think it hit the wall.
And now Bobby grabs that 1st place finish on this 2nd race. Zeke Cat in 2nd, and it's going to screech. I think that's what we saw when he looked back, is that he threw the red forward, but it just targeted to the wall.
Yeah, it just randomly hit the wall.
That is so unfortunate.
Welcome to land play.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh, man, that's no fun. But we got a lot of love in the chat for Tricks right now. We got Let Mon Cook. But in the chat, rooting on Tricks. We also got a lot of Phantom Train love as well. Love to see it. Twitch.tv/Allied Esports. If you want to talk to us here in the commentary booth, you're able to, hey, you know what, talk about your favorite tracks, your favorite loadouts.
Come say how bad we're doing and everything like that. Come say how we do better and get somebody new and everything. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we take it all.
Trust me, I've heard it. I've heard everything under the sun. My terrible opinions.
Tell us we have almost the same shirt but different shirts.
It is. It's actually like the actual same Mario design.
It is. It's the same design, but mine just says since '92. Like, This is so bizarre. Like
Nintendo being efficient.
They didn't even use the same. They just used the same Mario on Kart. like it's so bizarre. Like, oh, copy,
that is so funny.
Copy paste.
Copy paste. I like your design more. I got this one at Walmart.
I think this is Kohl's.
Oh, Kohl's is so much better, though. They have some really good designs, unironically. Shout out. But honestly, I'm excited to see
we have merch here you can buy here at the HyperX Arena as well.
That is true.
We have merch
and it's actually really nice. They got those new like Chun-Li shirts, some new fighting game shirts, which look actually fresh. When we were walking out, I was like, oh my goodness, is looking absolutely amazing. And even HyperX merch in general, all of these new designs, very wonderful, very awesome.
That. And as you can see right between us, we got food.
There we go. Oh, grab some food. It's actually 10 out of 10 food in my eyes. I don't know how my palate works.
We got a great bunch of Yoshis up here up front too.
Yeah, I remember Yoshi being the meta character right now in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
At least they're different colors.
There we go. We know who is who for that reason. But Trix on the screen right now got a mushroom in hand, going to be able to use it through the mushroom.
And he should just held on to that.
Honestly, true.
Held on to that. He only got a single.
Now we got Blake Days on the screen in 8th place. Going to be able to grab that double item box. Got some shrooms though, which is going to be very useful going around these corners.
Try to use them in the try to use them in the corners. Try not to run them into the walls.
Oh, to the walls, into the water.
Just like in Back to the Future, man. Karts don't go in water. Well, I mean, I guess on some of the tracks they do, because you're on water here.
There we go. But Mario Party King is going to get punished with that red shell getting hit.
And watch out, because those reds are going to come bouncing back at you.
Yeah, that fire flower, you got to be able to just plan it out. It's great defense too. You literally can just keep backing it.
Hold on to it,
And you literally have unlimited defense for that time being.
But at least here he's able to get, unfortunately, shocked, but right in front of the boxes. So he's able to pick it up, and now he can really make some time while everybody's small if he uses advantage of those mushrooms and that star.
Papa Bear, though, going to try and push the advantage with the Inkling. That really doesn't do much.
Well, no, everybody else, nobody can see now.
With a lot of these competitors, though, they know already where they're going. They already got it muscle memory locked in. The only thing it makes actually driving a little bit more slippery, but that's probably the biggest thing about it. But especially when you go in the water, the ink goes away immediately.
They get inked, son. Get inked.
Bobby right now here in 2nd place, going around these final few turns. Let's see if he's going to be able to do anything.
On a small character, he's supposed to be pumping out.
Oh, misses the item box, which just means Zeke Cat's going to be able to have a free run around these final few turns, and boom, Zeke Cat grabs 1st place on the 3rd race.
All right, look at that. We got a new winner for here. And Bobby on the small character, not getting all the boosts that he's supposed to be getting here. If you're running the small character, that's on the size of your character should be on how much you have to work him drifting and boosting, getting super mini turbos and all that.
And especially when you're playing these smaller characters like you just saw with Bobby, he drifted away trying to go through the item box and probably more comfortable on like the meta loadouts he normally does. This is the item box, which cost him a whole spot and or more if he got hit down the line. But man, it is so interesting to see, hey, if you're playing these smaller characters, you got to go a little bit wider because the hitbox and the item boxes aren't just going to track right into it. But right now we do have qualifier race number 3 racers on deck. We got
if you see your name on the stage right now, you need to get over on the side of the stage if you're seeing your name up on the boards.
Exactly.
And who is it? We got
Yezi, Ankles, Kiro, Morzilla, Burt Maverick, Lucy, Little Bit Psycho, Taco Cat, Phantom Train, Steel to Silver. Please, if you heard your name, go to the side of the arena and get lined up and get prepared.
And get going. And like as you see, like everybody is still in. It's still in,
technically.
There's only 10 in that one, so.
Well, we'll see what happens. Remember, one more qualifier to go before we know who's in the semifinals. Because technically, like I said, everyone's still in, but then you got to get through the points and where we're going. But right now, we are going to Wildwoods.
I think we're at 29 competitors, if I'm seeing that right then, because we had 10 in the first one, 9 and 10.
So only 5 competitors.
Only 5 people are not going to be moving forward after the next set.
Let's see, using that red shell doesn't
Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. These guys play this game all the time, and it's nice to see that they're out here playing with different loadouts instead of all just playing the different, because they got to come. They're comfortable enough knowing that they're going to already make it into have enough points. They're going to make it into semis.
Exactly. You get to try different things, try different loadouts.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's even a strategy when it comes down to grand finals, where people start to copy each other's loadouts so that you don't know who's who, and you're able to just say, hey, you can blend in with the crowd potentially. But Papa Bear going to get hit by that red. Only had a mushroom.
But Fortune had a mushroom, so he's able to get right back up to speed really fast. And hopefully he's going for this one and holding his drift off of there. We'll see if they hold the drift.
There
okay,
we go.
Yeah. I got the other drift off that one.
Bobby got to be able to fire
get
that
out of the
fire
middle.
flower.
Get out of the middle.
And guess what?
but-
Spammed out the fire flower means you get punished for not using it as defense. You know what?
and
You
he
got to
wasn't-
use it. Use it well.
Yeah, and I think he thought he was possibly going to get screened right there, so he just went for a single box, you know, because he kind of got slowed down there in the middle.
Oh, wow. Jaguar's almost getting hit by that air horn. Sees the triple green in front of him. Going to go to the side, but spams it out. And lands on the two competitors. No, the one with the triple greens hit Bobby when they got hit by the fire flower, and now Bobby's battling it out, Beyblading it, trying to drag out the villager.
Defense there. Oh, and they just run into it.
And Bobby almost gets sniped by a banana as well. Got the fire flower once again in hand, but he's going to hold on to it this time. Let's see.
Yeah, and he was able to hold on to his drift, which opened up the glider and gave him the super mini when he got on it, which is going to help get a lot more speed on it.
Zeke going for that double item box, but gonna be able to have that banana for defense.
It's gonna
going through these last few turns. The red shell goes to the banana.
Oh, took the banana.
And now they're gonna be able to just get
back to back.
Another first place finish.
Yeah, that red shell that got thrown, the second red ran into a banana that was already placed on the track.
And now you're seeing Bobby not worry on his mind, grabbing that second place finish, and Papa Bear in third. Very consistent placements from these competitors. Zeke Cat just blown away that he was able to do it because that second red should have landed, but the way he drifted, the red shell went into the banana instead, and then he was able to just drift his way, especially after the shock. No one else had items, so he was able to just easily grab that first place finish.
A little bit of luck.
A little bit of luck. 30%. I'm putting down that 30% there.
Shot came and nobody had items. They was able to run, and then luck that the banana was delayed on the track and hit the red.
You know what? I would always, like we were talking about, you know, why put it on the table when you can come here? 70% skill, man.
Yeah.
That you don't got 70% odds on the tables. I hate to break it to you. I'm sorry, Luxor, but they are not that generous.
Come double your money or more.
There you go.
Yeah, come double your money or more.
You know what? It's better than losing $15 at the blackjack table. You come here, win $15, and play a game that is infinitely more fun than that, in my opinion.
Win 15, but you could win 200 too.
You're good.
Yeah.
Up to $200.
Yeah,
I mean, the odds are in your favor. Practice the game, come here, play the game, and win.
Yeah, they're giving away $700 total, so I mean, all top 12 spots get paid.
Exactly. Right now, though, we are going to get ready for that next qualifier. Great work overall for these competitors. Highlights coming in fresh, coming in hot, and we're going to be seeing this insane smart bounce. Bonk, bonk, boom. And then throws one more for safety. Says, you know what? This is just for the highlight reel. And then guess what? Blake Day is going to unfortunately just
take the water route, which was not the right part for the water route. And then here's a bunch of fire getting sprayed out.
And then you saw that chain reaction. Oh, Fire Flower into the triple green. Zeke Cat getting saved by the shock. Going to be able to just drift their way into that finish line after getting saved by the banana on the stage. Great work from these competitors. And it's really been fun. Honestly, there's been some really a huge lot of tomfoolery happening. Some silly moments. Some great moments, especially with Immortal's wall dodge tonight. Just showing how much can happen in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you're just watching this, you can pick up a lot of information off of this and see exactly what's going on. But we've got the scores now for our second qualifier.
Bring us through it.
So, so we got Zeke Cat with 52, Bobby with 51, Papa Bear with 44, Jaguars with 34, tied with Mario Party King at 34, Trillix at 26, Black Day at 9, and for some reason some more summer and some summer guys. So that's 2 less competitors. So our competitor that we had 3 competitors in the low that we had 2 with 12 and 1 with 4. Guess what? The 2 with 12, they're still safely in right now.
Yeah.
And even the 4 is technically still in.
Yeah, it's going to be a very cutthroat for those. You got to just play. If you don't think you're doing that well, you got to just do a little bit better, because now with 2 less competitors, you have a huge chance of getting into the semifinals.
Now there's only 3 that'll be going home tonight.
That is brutal.
After this one, there's only 3 that don't make it into our semis.
That's gonna be cutthroat, honestly, when it comes down to it, because you got to just get not last. That's all you got to do. You got to not get last.
Well, yeah, and I hope the competitors were here and they just missed it, and then they they didn't hear their name, and then hopefully they can squeeze them in. There's extra spots in this last qualifier that we have right now, and hopefully that's it. Or I don't know. Or maybe they saw that they're like, wait, wait, these guys are too good. You know?
We can't put them in this qualifier.
Yeah, we can't put 'em in here.
Oh no.
Yep.
Too much skill, so little time.
Yep.
But honestly,
because we don't have bedtimes in Vegas. So I mean, if you come to Vegas, there's not a bedtime. So I mean, you can't be going home for that.
Wow, we got ankles with the Bears. Absolute drip going on right now. Looking fresh, looking amazing. I mean, not personally a Bears fan.
Well, I mean, if he's repping his team, he's got to be out front too, so he can get more camera time to keep repping for him. I mean,
free advertisement.
You know, the Bears need all the help that they can get. So I mean, you know, hey, you got to drive better to get more time. You know, get these guys out here. You know,
we got Kiro and Morzilla on the screen right now, currently getting their controllers connected, getting suited up, getting ready to go. And remember, if you're not doing anything right now at the arena, we do have, guess what, the F1 racing simulators for free. Normally you got to pay to play, but for Saturday night Speedway nights, it is free. You can go back to the back of the arena, to the side of the arena, race on the F1 simulators. They're a lot of fun.
In practice on these F1 simulators, you know, they made a movie off of these simulators because they had the drivers go pro off of the simulators.
Yeah,
you know,
it's really, really cool.
And if you start practicing now, I think towards F1, when the F1 race comes back to Vegas, I think they're going to be doing some stuff here with the F1 stuff and this to get in, you know. So
yeah, it's very, very cool. And what's even cooler is that you're able to actually race against your friends. They'll be able to put you in the same lobby, and then you'll be able to, guess what, try and race and play against each other. And it's actually a very, very fun experience. So if you haven't already, go to the side of the arena, check out those F1 racing simulators.
I think we're still doing time trials downstairs too as well, and stuff like that. And then we do have free gameplay in the pit area, is what they were calling it before.
Yeah, the little pit area. If you want to try and practice, get ready for semis.
Yeah, so you can keep practicing, getting ready. You know, I mean, Bobby's down there practicing. He needs to play more. He's down there practicing right now, just getting ready.
Yeah, Bobby, come on. What are you doing here? Losing by 1 point? What are you doing here? But really, really, really excited to see what we're going to be able to go into next and what races are going to happen here, because guess what? Only 3 competitors going and ending their night in this qualifier. And through the other qualifiers, we'll see what happens. Remember, all you want to do is not get last, and you'll be able to work your way forward. But we're going to be seeing a lot of the other competitors. If you got like 6th, 7th, 8th, or above, you're looking pretty safe to move forward to semifinals.
Well, and we're hoping there's no Koopa Cape going into the 3rd one.
Imagine.
You know, I mean, it's like Koopa Cape or like, you know, no repeats. Like, how can this happen?
Yeah, I am not looking forward to seeing more Koopa Cape, and if we see it in semifinals when we get to actually pick tracks.
Yeah, and then somebody's gonna pick it. I already know they're gonna pick Koopa Cape, and they're gonna pick DK Summit, and they're, you know.
Yep, my favorite track. No to man. We got Allied Esports saying we are DK Summit enjoyers here. Liars!
Yeah,
bunch of liars in the chat. I'm just saying.
We hate it. The casters might like it. I hate it. I hate it.
Skill issue. You just can't hit the cut, man. It's the most fun cut in the world.
I'm just gonna turn on my steering controls and like just drift over the hole.
But we are going to Bowser's Castle for the first race. Honestly, we don't get to see this track enough. I think it's really fun, but it is the second half that kind of makes or breaks a lot of competitors, especially with that glider section. You're going to be seeing a lot of racers whole race end because they don't have defense for that section.
Yep, exactly. At least, you know, I wish they could bring back the shocking for our gliders, man. Like it's so bad that they nerfed it, man. Like I mean that was a good one to get them with, man.
It was. I mean, it was always so entertaining.
Yeah, it was so entertaining.
More entertaining to see 5 people dropping the shot than just seeing them, you know, become small and then just go slower.
Just a little bit slower, and it doesn't really. You just lose your items. I mean, it's not too bad anymore. It used to be worse. It used to be worse.
To see.
So they've made it work. They made it easier for you if you haven't played this. It's already easier for you.
Very, very true. Got a little bit Psycho on the screen right now. Got the triple green. Got a shout out to Demon Slayer too.
Just hang on to him or dump him for the double box. I mean,
but right now, gonna throw those screens forward. Get them
at least they're not gonna smart bounce off or they went into the abyss. You know.
Ooh, gonna be able to throw the red forward. Got that Piranha plant.
Got that Piranha plant. Just the endless plant just keeps chomping and chomping and just spam it.
Oh, steal the silver. Gonna be able to avoid that boulder, but no,
not into the wall.
The
boost got her. Boost gave her a little boost.
There we go. There we go. Still gonna be in a pretty good spot right now. A little bit Psycho going right back through it.
Just holding on to some defense, but there's a double. I think I'm gonna dump it. Yep.
There we go. Throws the red shell forward, and now Phantom Train on the screen. A lot of love for Phantom Train in the chat.
And he's getting a lot of boosts off of that there. That was nice.
Let's see how the Boo Yoshi bike gonna work.
And he just went for a single box, so he's already got some good defense right now on him. He's got 2 defense items already.
Oh, back to the greens.
Well, yeah, but he needed to use the mushroom to get through that cut and move up, and he did. He made a position, but then just lost a position.
Oh,
got screened out. Screened out of that next item here. We got more Zilla, always on the heavy loadout, always on the dirt bike.
Oh yeah, the Metal Mario loadout with the dirt bike. You can't. If you see them, that's what their loadout is.
Let's go! Let's go,
more
Zilla, to get it. Top 5, let's go!
And now Kiro's here. Gonna get shocked though. Everyone loses their item.
Everybody up front just lose their items here. Now it's just gonna be a race right to the finish line right now. Well, you know, it's stuff. Everyone's gonna get one more set of items here, and then we'll see. We got Yeezy out front here, but he looks like he's pretty secure having a piece of defense on him. He's gonna hold on that coin just in case the ghost comes.
And now
will he back it? Will he back it?
No,
he
a
just
respectful thing to do.
Yeah, he just holds it. He's playing nice.
Kiro in third there, going to be rounding us out on our top 3 finish. Really great work. And Bowser's Castle, like you saw, especially when Shock wasn't nerfed, like seeing like 5 competitors just fall into the lava really shook up everything.
Yeah.
Everything. But it's great to see Phantom Train here playing extremely well so far. Got the Boo Yoshi bike strat going on right now. And honestly, so much love coming out for them and Tricks in the chat. Love to see you guys talking and supporting your favorite competitor here. It's very, very fun. But going into the second race, we're going to be seeing who's going to be able to bring it all. We're seeing some bots working their way up 6th, 7th place, which is really fun to see as well.
See him moving up, you know. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a bot in semis get 6th, and I'm like, bring him in.
Bring him in.
Bring him in. He made it. He made it.
Forward.
He made it.
You know what? They deserve to be here. The bot goes forward. Make it easier for everyone else.
Yeah. You know.
I always agreed with that too. I'm like, if the bot's doing work, they deserve. You put the bot place there.
Who do they send the money to for the bot, for the prize?
They're not making grand.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
They're not making grand.
Do they send it to Nintendo or what? You know,
just buying a Nintendo product.
I don't know, man.
But talking about the randomizer not being so random, we're going back to 3DS Rainbow Road. So that's we saw that in the first qualifier, but we had to restart that qualifier. But now we're right back to it. The randomizer said, hey, you know what? We saw it once before. We got to see it for real.
We might as well go back. We're trying to make it even for all these racers. You know, we're gonna everybody race the same tracks.
There we go. Not even wrong.
Here's Angles trying to stay out front if he can to give the Bears a little support, but I mean, we'll see. Dumping items there. Now he's like, I got to stay out front. I got to support the Bears.
Let's see.
But that's it. We're back up. We're out here with Link.
We got Lucy on the screen, unfortunately going to drop down off the track. Got to be able to say, hey, there's no barriers on Rainbow Road. Just go straight and pray for the best, because on this track, I fall off all the time too.
Get the doubles and just in hope, and then, you know, if you're that far back, hopefully you just sit there and try to get one of the bullet bills and try to just sail through this thing.
Let's see what Little Bit Psycho can do. Use that red shell, landed on
able to finally
Phantom Train.
Wasn't too close to the competitor in front, so wasn't able to get a lot of the boxes. Had to go really wide to pick up that last box.
And on 3DS Rainbow Road, the coinage is not as much as it is on other tracks.
We got Yeezy back in the star a little bit, trying to make a little bit of difference. Probably pop it right here. Nope, still holding it.
Yeah, not going to chain it through the item boxes. Going to hold on to it for dear life, because guess what? Shock is in.
Did he pop it, though?
I don't think so. I don't see anyone.
I don't see a star on the map.
Oh, no. Yezi doing all the work, all the struggles, and not able to pop the star for the shot.
If he would have just heard the caster saying, hey, you should use it right now, and then he would have been safe from that shock, and he would have been out front sailing. But instead, we got Phantom Train out here in the star up front, hitting people right now.
Let's see what he's going to be able to do.
We'll see if he's being respectful, or do you run into everybody? I mean, I run into everybody. I go out of my way when they're leaning to try to get away. You scoot over to the edge of the track to make sure you do get them.
Let's see what they're going to be able to do here. Good takes over first place somehow just by doing some tricks. And now they're going to be seeing, are these tricks for kids, or they're going to be the game-changing difference. Yezi here in fourth place. Got those triple shrooms.
Trying to be able to avoid that banana. But man, I don't know if it's going to be enough to get in there. He's got to get some snipes.
Oh, misses the snipe, but Phantom Train
pulls it. Looks like he had enough to maybe drag out second place. Oh no, he didn't. He still got third. I thought he was gonna make second there. It looked like he had enough to drag the second place competitor out.
Unfortunate indeed. A Rainbow Road 3DS edition is a front runner's paradise. It's not easy to come back, especially on that final lap with all those boost panels, all those ramps. there's not much you can do. You basically, if you're in 4th, you're getting 4th. If you're in 5th, you're getting 5th. Unless there's triple reds, greens, or otherwise behind you. And normally we don't see a lot of triple reds or greens in that final lap anyways, so it doesn't even matter. But honestly, 3DS Rainbow Road, such a tough comeback track. So if you're stuck in the back, you're going to be seeing yourself just having a really bad time, unfortunately. That's just how that track rolls, man.
Yeah,
Rainbow Roads are unforgiving.
Yeah, and there's bots in here, and these bots are always unforgiving and always backing you or throwing stuff at you. So, I mean, and it seems like they always get a shell. Whenever a bot goes through a box, they always get a shell. Like, I don't know what this is, you know. I mean, but, I mean, they don't just get goldens and take off. No, they get a shell.
They do.
And they make sure they hit you with it.
They do. But we are going to hit you with a bomb on Moonview Highway. This is a very fun track. Yeah. I wish the bombs actually had the 3-second stun timer that they normally do. But unfortunately, they just said, hey, here's a little tickle, and you're on your way to the next lap.
Yeah, if you're in a star, if you've got a mushroom, throw it at that bomb, run through it, blow up all the competitors.
Thank you,
just hit as many bombs as you can. You know, this is one that you can have fun with and just really try to get a star or an item and just throw it at the bomb.
Let's see what little bit Cycle can do here. Got the mushroom in hand. Still playing pretty consistently, but I think they just got drilled out there. Unfortunately, the caster curse comes out fast.
And we got Kiro getting some items here. He's down the ghost.
Gotta be able to go.
And he's gonna chain it right here, possibly.
Still gotta hold on to it. I think they're just waiting for the potential of a shock happening.
Hit the bomb. Go through the bomb. There we go. There we go. Exactly like that. Kira goes through the bomb and blows it up.
The red's gonna go around the competitor in front of him and then doesn't even hit that other competitor. But they're gonna be able to get
around.
Watch
out now. And the bomb. I think the shell hit the bomb.
That's crazy.
Oh, there's another. Oh, the banana. The boomerang was really close there.
Oh, and then Kiro hits the car trying to get away from the boomerang.
I know that's gonna get frustrating on him. Oh, and he's got fire and shells flying everywhere.
Now we're gonna be seeing
Phantom Train clips the bomb.
Choo-choo into the bomb. Unfortunate there, but guess what? Like I said, the bomb doesn't really do much. It trips you.
Yeah.
And then it's like you get caught in your own shoe.
But he just did it. He just, we got Ankles just did a move for the Bears and just ran into the wall, so his immortal frames were still in there while the blue shell was coming in on him.
And then we saw, guess what? Phantom Train there in 3rd place right behind him. But now you can see Kiro getting item screening. You can see the frustration on his face.
Yeah, because somebody was sitting there trying to pick up better items for some reason right there, and he just ran right into him. There's no way of not getting him.
And you're seeing the distance between 1st and 3rd place, which allowed Kiro to grab a star. And now that's going to be Yezi grabbing that 1st place finish. And guess what? That's going to be Phantom Train right behind him in 2nd place.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 for Yezi out of this qualifier so far, and then 1 for Phantom Train. So, I mean, we still have time for another competitor to take a win here.
Potentially. Yeah. I mean, it is very cool to see consistency, though, because Yezi, being our SNS 200 winner, they did amazing work, and they continue to do great work on the racetracks, being able to maneuver themselves, use their items well, and it all comes together like you're seeing here with Yezi, grabbing multiple 1st places and really playing consistently.
Yeah. I mean, and that works. If you get a win here, you're already gonna make it, no matter what, to the semi, because the lower points were 12 and 4.
Yeah.
So one win gets you enough points to be in.
There you go. So, you know what? That's also like if you're getting like 8th or above, even that gives you enough points to potentially make it in. So guess what? Just trying your best to not get last. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
If you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby knows it best, but we are going to the one, the only. A very short track in my eyes. It's very interesting because it's like it starts and it's over, but I still think it's pretty fun. I haven't seen it.
I see it bagged. I get it bagged. I see it bagged a lot, but I mean, I also play a lot with batter at home. He just bags it and bags it and bags it.
And with all those, especially in the middle of the track, you have that huge off-road section that just allows you to blast through so many other competitors. Yeah. So we're gonna be seeing, there we go, up on one competitor going back to back.
And so for me, it always seems that the shot comes right on the lap 3, right in the last corners. There's usually when you see a lot of that, and you'll have a lot of carnage items happen in there, and just stuff you have to navigate through if you're running mid-pack.
And now we got Burt Maverick, unfortunately, going to get hit right after the mushroom.
And he's gonna pick up his mushroom. He did.
There you go, getting right back at the top.
That's pick a single box.
And now we're going to be seeing Lucy on the screen.
She's going to run through. Oh no, she's gonna pick up double items. Nope, so single item. But the driving, she's staying in the center a little bit more now, so driving is improving. She's not off the track.
And now, talking too soon. The caster,
she is stuck in the wall.
No.
She needs to back up.
The star is just driving them
and
into
she's
the
going back
wall.
into the wall. Yep, back.
Oh no.
Up, and then she's kind of into the wall. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Back
you
up,
gotta turn it the other way.
We got Morzilla running in second. He needs to clutch this up.
Let's see what they're
watch out for that red.
Already on the third lap, gets hit by that red shell, but guess what? They still had a little bit of a lead going down to fourth.
Who threw that at you? Go back and get him. Go back and get him.
Morzilla will be able to still hold
competitor
on.
in front of him just burning the horn.
That's going to be Yezi there in third place, avoids that back green shell.
Oh, and he's trying to back.
Oh,
did he get Morzilla with it?
No, he did not. And now
Yezi in a good spot right now. He's in Ghost.
And then Phantom Train was the one who got locked into, tried to do it after you, but unfortunately
I just think there's just not enough room. Ankles is going to take it home for the Bears.
And he's going to be able to grab the last place finish, technically. First place, last race finish.
At least we had 3 different winners in this qualifier. So there we
go. There we go.
Ankles safely made it in.
There we go. You know what? That's all that matters. But that'll do it for our qualifiers right now. We're going to have those highlights and scores ready for you momentarily and seeing who's going to make it into semifinals and if we'll have 6 more races coming up.
And who made it in the highlights, too. You know, we'll see. Did you make the highlight reel?
Throw it up. We'll see.
What action happened in these action-packed races that we were just talking about? Like, I don't remember. I mean, we definitely had some rock action on the last one. It might have made it. I don't, we
potentially.
Don't know.
We don't know just yet. Remember, only 3 competitors are not going to make it into semifinals. But honestly, very, very fun qualifiers. That third one was a little bit more calmer than the other ones. Got a little bit of hecticness
and it was
on
short.
Moonview Highway.
And it's short. Like,
exactly. Got a lot of short tracks, actually.
Yeah.
Like Moonview short, I feel like Prawn Plant short, and I feel like it's very, very fun to see like how these players compete when the tracks are shorter, when they don't have as much time to come back and do what they need to. But like you saw with that last track, it's literally, hey, take that middle shortcut and the track's end.
And I think we had Moonview on this one was the only one that was a point-to-point race. I think that was the only one we had on this one.
So honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how this point total goes and who's going to make it into semis. Only time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking Yezi might have got the #1 spot because he had 2 wins.
He did.
So
was
he
playing
might
extremely
be
well.
there, you know.
And he also got podium almost every single time.
Also Phantom Train won one, and then he was in second place on another one. I don't know where he was on the other ones, but
yeah. So we'll see. I do believe momentarily we'll have the highlights ready for you guys.
Yeah, we do have highlights for you guys already.
Let's do it. Predicting it. A little bit psycho here. Gonna get sideswiped by a green shell. Throws the red forward, but guess what? You use a green, you get punished. Guy hit by that, and then Kiro getting bombed from the red shell, hitting Moonview, one of the Moonview bombs, and then Burnt Maverick, unfortunately.
And he hit this, was able to pick up the mushroom that came out of it, though. Didn't get snatched.
A little bit of a, I guess you could use that as a blue shell dodge strat, maybe. You know, there you go.
Doing the sideways finish there.
And then
a little bit of Yezi in the end.
A little bit.
So Yezi got second on that one, so I'm going to say he's had to come out first in the points in this.
Let's see. Once we get those
we'll
calculated.
We'll get those out here, but yeah, I mean, so we'll see, now we'll see what the cutoff on points was, if it was 12 tonight or if it was,
we'll see.
Dude, it's possible there's a tiebreaker with 2 people having 12.
That would be kind of crazy.
We might have some baby park action in here, and we'll see.
That would be kind of crazy. Well, I mean, honestly, there's been a really good showing, though, from these competitors so far, and then being able to see Phantom Train out here, finally being able to compete and playing extremely well at that. You know what? But we do have scores. Let's see what's going on, what's popping, who's making it forward. We do got Yezi with first place with 52 points. Ankles in second with 48 points. Phantom Train in third with 45 points. Kira in fourth with 38 points. A little bit Psycho there in fifth with 29 points. Morzilla there in sixth with 28 points. Burnt Maverick there in seventh, tying with Steel to Silver in seventh as well. Lucy there in ninth with 4 points. And then Taco Cat didn't even show up. What Taco Cat at?
We're going to have a tiebreaker, man. Then we have to, because we had someone with 4, and then we lost Taco Cat on this one. We have 2 people with 12 in the first one. There has to be a tiebreaker, man. Because we're losing 3 people. Oh, wait, maybe not. 12 might have made it. Because we lost 3 people, and 2 people didn't show up in the last race.
But then you also have these 221, so we'll see. Here are your top 24 competitors. No tiebreakers to be had. 9 points was the cutoff tonight, which is crazy. But if you see your name, you have made it into semifinals.
Yeah, so Jason and Rizzler both made it. We was when we out of our first one there.
Let's see if they're gonna be the ones who listen to us to stick around. And we told you, tonight is the night if you want to get your racing in.
If you're seeing your name on the left, you're going to be in qualifier 1. Actually, no, these are not split up. I take that back.
No,
I thought it was already split up.
These are just your top 24 racers.
Yeah, you're
from
right.
point total.
I thought it was split up. So yeah, if your name's on the list, you've made it.
But honestly, really great work. Emery bringing it all home, 57 points, top tier, top 24 competitors in that first place spot. Zeke Cat being able to bring it all back, 52 points. Haven't seen him in a minute, but then Yezi right there tying that with them in that second place spot. So I'm excited to see how tonight's going to go because you're seeing already how competitive it is. Well, will that continue though in the next round?
And we had 4 competitors in the different qualifiers that all scored within the 50 points in 4 races, you know, and they all just didn't win every race too. So, you know.
It'll be
we'll see.
Interesting.
We got some people getting some points out of here tonight.
But yeah, that will be your top 24 competitors. How have you been feeling so far? What are some of the things that you've been liking, that you've been seeing tonight? What's been catching your eye from these competitors?
Well, this one was 4 tracks that we didn't see already tonight, which was good.
Hey.
You know, I like to see that we had some newcomers that made it, and they made it into the semis now, and they're gonna go into 6 races from here. I like that they made it because, you know, when some of the younger kids get eliminated out early, it's kind of like, man, don't want to crush them too bad. Like, we got to have them move them on.
Don't want to crush them too bad, but we want to crush them.
But also the parents kind of wanted to maybe like, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but no, they got to stay on and go on. You know, I like to see what the track picks are here for like semis and stuff and see what people are. But I mean, generally it keeps going on. But what we have now is we have the next racers for semis 1 on deck now. So if you see your name, get over to the side of the stage right now.
We'll run it through. We got Ziggy Cat, Bobby, Immortal, Papa Bear, Zobgo, Mario Party King, Chibi Chan, Little Bit Psycho, Eris, Burt Maverick, Jason, and Blake Days. If you heard your name, get to the side of the arena and get lined up for this semifinals. Now only top 6 moves forward. There's going to be 6 races, and the first place racer who gets the most points in this semifinals will be able to ban a track for grand finals. So there's a lot on the line here, not only getting in the money, but also getting to ban a track that you might hate with the Passion DK Summit, and it will be so much better for you in grand finals if you're able to do that. But my goodness, it's going to be a very, very tough battle here because we got a lot of top tier competitors and a lot of people who've been playing extremely well. But also we got some new names in this where some competitors might not know how they're going to play.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a battle.
And it's still, no matter what, it's going to be a battle because if you don't make top 6 in points in here, then you are out.
Yep.
You know.
Exactly. It's going to be a cutthroat competition. We're going to be seeing who's going to be our first top 6 competitors right after this quick commercial break. Please stick with us for Saturday Night Speedway semifinals number 1.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Oski Champ, the host of Username Taken, here to let you know that we are doing a special giveaway. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away an incredible HyperX package. I'm talking about a HyperX hat and shirt. You're gonna walk away with some beautiful headphones, a mouse mat, keyboard, and mouse. This is like around $300 worth of value, and we're giving it away to you. Here's how you can enter. To join, you must first be subscribed to the Username Taken channel. For an additional entry, each video that you comment on and like gives you a new chance to win. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, we will randomly pick a winner from the comments. The winner gets a HyperX package. The winner will be told in a YouTube comment and must reply within 48 hours. For more details, visit YouTube's contest policies.
Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
When I was really little, I don't know why, but I wanted to be a pastor. When I was like a small child.
I wanted to be a celebrity, like by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
These players are playing for a lot of money today.
I'm only here for 2 feet. I don't really care about any other place.
My dad is a gamer.
My dad.
My brother.
My mom.
My grandmother.
My dad's a big gamer, still is.
People will either like me or they will hate me, and I think that's fine. I'm okay with that.
I can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, 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 dance. I just wanna clap, turn around, dance. I just wanna clap, turn around, dance.
Welcome back. You know, you just got to see all the cool stuff that we got that we're selling. And you know, if you come to the to our next Sunday to the showcase, our fearless leader Riley is gonna try and get a lot of that merch, so you can come win some of that merch as well down here. But before we left, we had the wrong names called up, so we've got that all fixed now. So
I will not take responsibility for that one. I'll take responsibility for bad opinions and bad observations, but
yes.
that was not on me. I swear, guys. I'm trying not to be. I'm not trying to give you guys the wrong names. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
So now if you're everybody is correctly on the stage now, and we'll get them racing really fast. It looks like they're doing some kart selections here. We have Rizzler,
the true Sigma.
Sitting out there in pod number 12. It looks like.
Got the glasses, got the hat on. Rizzler, the true Sigma on the screen. Yep. Hey, yeah! Mewing for the camera. I love it. That's great. But we do have the racers: Emery, Yezi, Ankles, Phantom Train, Kiro, Jaguars, Aeropostale, Knight, Morzilla, Jeez, Whiz, Trix, Steel to Silver, and Rizzler, the Sigma Lord. But we're currently going to be seeing all of these competitors getting ready, getting started. And you know what? Trix on the screen right now. So much love coming in. The chat has so many supporters. And I'm excited to see if they're able to make it in to grand finals. So much love, so much support. Will that energy be transferred to him so he can send a spirit bomb to these competitors? We can only wait and see. But Morzilla, also top tier competitor, stays with us every single
week. Here, you'll see him on a Metal Mario, you know, riding on a dirt bike.
Honestly, it's been his loadout.
He realizes now, look, he's up there now.
It's been his loadout, and it's really interesting. You know, you have so many competitors who are like kind of change it up and change their
and then
loadouts all the time, but you got consistency.
And we got Knight right here, just like you saw the backpack, the HyperX Knight backpack. Maybe it was named after him.
Oh, let's see.
He's up here. You can see the new gear online.
Oh, he's got the
new book.
Speedways and
supermodels. You know,
hey.
and look at the handsome man on the cover there. You know, I mean, he's got that. You know, I mean, coming to Amazon, right?
Honestly, gonna have to publish it soon.
Yeah, I mean.
Aeropostale, one of the goated competitors there. Check out his Twitch stream too. Yeah. Great person, great competitor. Always does some wacky Wednesdays.
As promised on Facebook, he was going to wear the Stormers gaming jersey today.
I love
it. We got Jaguars fighting the cord on the mic. You know,
it's too short of a cord.
Too short of a cord. He's got to sit closer. You know, I mean,
he said, This. It is too short, though.
It is too short. I mean, maybe he's just sitting really far away.
Maybe. You know, it doesn't look like it.
We got Kiro getting locked in right now. You know,
we're showing off the Zenless Zone Zero strats, his builds looking fresh there. But will he look fresh on the racetrack?
You know, that's
the most important part.
He's got 6 races right now and got to get top 6.
Let's see.
We got
Phantom Train right there, looking swole, looking amazing. And I hope to see that they're gonna also make it into grand finals coming out so far. And honestly, being able to see them here finally at Saturday Night Speedway is great to see. And then Ankles right back at it after again just finished racing.
Yep, just straight back right up and then repping the Bears again.
You know what? I can barely stand it. Am I right? And then Yezi, SNS 200 champion, also really great competitor. I love Emery's cat shirt. You know what? If you follow me on Instagram, Jess Joseph for real, you'll get the best cat being known to man. But the cat shirt goes fire. I need to get myself.
I mean, maybe it's just a sign, you know, saying, "Hey, shout me out! I got a cat shirt on."
Oh, but
there she is backing up and collecting some coins right here.
Talking about Shroom Ridge, I have not seen this track. I was saying Shroom Ridge with Mushroom Gorge, but now we finally get to see Shroom Ridge. I feel like it's such an underrated track. Don't get to see it enough. I'm so happy we got this selection.
I've seen this one quite a bit at home. You know, I've watched Batter Cookie go after this one for days on end, just time trialing this, and
I think it's really fun. I think there's a lot of strategies that come back with that shortcut, and it's just very entertaining. I think it's just a consistent track. You know what to expect. But it's also just it's a better Toad's Turnpike. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know, but we don't see it at Saturday Night.
And you're seeing Jack here taking like tight as lines as he possibly can, not picking up any boxes because he's already got all the mushrooms that he wants, and he's probably gonna take the grass cut right here. And Knight doesn't take the grass cut.
What a loadout
for the box
here.
Yeah, and he's going pretty wild. He's got the big tires and funky.
He is literally taller than 2 characters combined with those tires. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do here.
Pop that.
Why are you doing it after you? We have told you the after you don't work. You got to just keep racing. The blue shell walks on way too soon these days.
I mean, unless you saw it way back there, and then be careful of the range right now. The boomerang's just everyone. The smart bounce. Smartly bounced into somebody.
Oh, I really thought that green was going to come back and hit off the wall, hit Jackie Rourke, but...
and did he get screened out of that second box?
They did. As Yezi now in first place, going through these final.
Yep, lap 3, and he's sitting pretty good on his defense here. See if does he play nice? Do you throw him back? What do you do?
No, he's got to hold on to it and then get first place on the first race of 7 miles, #1 with a huge lead at that. Really great work by Yezi, and then Emery there in 3rd place. Ankles in 2nd, rounding us out on our podium finishes. But really great work, man. I mean, it's cool to see that Yezi's consistency is still going forward. He's been dominating not only his qualifiers, and now going through in the semis in a very strong fashion.
Yeah, and if you had a bad first race, don't worry. There's still 5 more here. And just, you know, work on getting yourself into that top 6 slot. You know, I mean, and then if you're in the top 6, work on getting it even further up, you know, because the bottom half's chasing you out still.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, there's 5 more races to go, so if you didn't do too well on the first one, don't count yourself out yet. If you didn't do too well on the second one, don't count yourself out yet either. There's so many more points to be had, and normally the cutoff for 6th place is around 40-ish points, so you got to realize you got to just get on track to getting that many points to make it in the grands.
Yeah.
But it could be a little bit lower with these new competitors here tonight.
As you see, these are all the tracks that all of the competitors are picking, and it's going to randomly go to one that we've already seen tonight.
All right, Rosalina Ice World, we're going there once again.
Yeah, is he immortal in this one so we can see him fall off again, or not? You know,
you know what? Two-time for the two-time. Come on, I'd love to see it. Going through the night item shortcut into the abyss of doom. But Rosalie Nice World, we already saw it once again, but we can just break it down. A very front-runner heavy track, not many shortcuts that you can take, but you really want to learn the track. There's a track in particular you want to time trial, even though we don't see it often. Talking about time trialing, yes.
Yeah, like
where did the time trialing track go?
That's not where the line goes on that one.
Maybe it does. Maybe I'm
confused. Like, what does he know that we don't? Like, what's supposed to be there?
Oh man, Jaguar is
sitting, you know, he's always sitting with a bunch of mushrooms every time we get to him on camera here.
He really is, but utilizing those mushrooms is the most important part. Gonna go left.
The inside line and collect some coins though.
Not a bad strat
I think he's gonna use it in the cut here though.
Let's see if he'll do Phantom Train here.
I'm gonna say that Phantom Train's gonna use it.
Now, there we go, working their way up to 7th. Using one shortcut, gets one spot. And now they're going to be here with one more shroom, but guess what?
Oh, blue shell and a red coming through there. Watch out.
And now Knight switching it all over.
He got a little bit
tires
a little bit smaller of a loadout this time. You know, I mean, still a giant character. But
honestly, if if Knight was a character, I'd think it would fucking on.
Well, I mean, this is not Wii U. This is, I mean, you know. This is the different Nintendo. You know, he's playing the meta from a different console.
Era.
From a different console.
Oh, and was able to go around that bomb though, and now we got Yezi on.
I saw red incoming as well.
Star in hand, going to be able to hold on to this one.
And I think he's gonna, no, that was going to be the pop right there.
Yezi
and take this
holding
cut.
Yezi keeps holding on to these dodges for too long.
Yeah, and that's what we used to see out of Glitch a lot. He'd hold on them items all the way up there, and then like all of a sudden pop it just in the nick of time.
But it worked out. They worked their way up from 5th to 3rd place. So let's see if they're going to be able to hold on to it. Knight got those triple reds.
Ankle's all upset right now because he cannot go in front of him because he's got all these reds in front of him. Okay, now he's safe to go.
Whoa!
Oh, and he almost got clipped there. Oh, and he's going to get screened.
But grabs a single
single though.
And now Aerial Fossil going to be here in second.
And then he saw that green coming back towards him and figured to throw that red forward and throw it back to whoever threw that at him.
Oh, what an unfortunate second item placement there. Henry's going to be pretty safe for this first place run. It looks like unless there's shock.
And she's going to take the outside line. She's gonna not try to take it without a mushroom. And then not fall in the hole.
There we go. That's how you do it.
And that worked.
And then Aeropostale in second, Jaguars in 3rd for that second race. Great work there for our podium finishes. But man, it's great to see that works out. That's working. That is, it's going well so far for the consistency of these racers. But Yezi, unfortunately, normally when you see an ink, you can only assume that hey, a shot could potentially follow right after. Literally, but now 2 times in a row we've seen Yezi having the start here in like 5th, 3rd place.
3rd, and then the shock. Boom.
Loses it, which honestly, it's so sad to see.
And I'm pretty sure he was gonna pop it right when we saw him with it. Every time he was about to land, he was just about to use it.
Just about. You can see it in his face too. You can see it in his eyes. He knew, he was like, I'm going to use this right after the ink hits, but guess what? I should have used it right when the ink hits. Just that millisecond difference could have been a first place to a very bad place. So honestly, we're going to be seeing if they can bring it all back in this next track, but not Super Bell. I want the Super Bell. We're going to Sky High Sunday, everybody's favorite track, I do believe.
Yeah, this one is. I get a lot of people that don't like this track.
I think it's chill.
I like it. I like it. It's so random. I like having some new tracks as well.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we see Sky High Sunday like every single week now, but I mean, it's still, I still think it's a fun track. I think it's consistent. I don't think the comeback potential is actually huge here, especially if you're able to grab these coins. If you get hit out, go back, grab these coins,
and then in some of these corners, like the last corners, like your inward bike's going to be a little bit of an advantage drifting through that. But, so you know, like right there, we see the Yoshi on the Yoshi with ankles right there. He's going to be able to make a tight corner on the final corner up here.
And now Ankle's going to be able to grab that double item box in first place. Got the green shell for defense.
Yep, and just hold on to it and drive through the double. So try to keep it from someone else getting a double.
Let's see what they can do. Got a mushroom in hand. Phantom Train.
No!
Goes too far wide.
And he's on an inward.
Didn't even see any competitors in front of him where he needed to go wide, but just opts to do it. Falls off the track. That is brutal. Going to the second lap.
Maybe he doesn't have the DLC. You know, maybe it's possible.
Let's see what Tricks can do, though. A lot of love for him. Almost falls off the track.
Saved it.
He's tricks are not for kids. Let's see what they're going to be able to do here, though. Going to be able to see Steel Silver here in 9.
Still holding on pretty good. Mid-pack. Oh, well, no! That's going to definitely go back a little ways down.
That is brutal. Now dropping down to
but able to grab a double box here and, you know, possible Bill.
Yeah, well, also you see in the mini-map, everyone's still really close together.
Yep, and here's Jack right here with a popping a bullet Bill, and right now Jack's screaming shock, 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 shock.
And now Angel's gonna drift to the side, got the air horn for the blue.
Yep, and was able to pick up a box and another box. That was fortunate.
Oh, gotta get the defense back to the bomb. Beautiful move there, and hits two different competitors with that bomb, but a red shell's gonna come anyway.
That was a run of luck of items right there. That was 30%.
That was 30%. It was. That red shell was the 30% you don't want to be a part of. 31%, let's just say that much. Ankles here in first place, though. Grabs that double item box, still in first, had the lead.
Back up to full coin. And then, man, these guys are hitting them with these reds right before the item sets.
And yeah,
and he's able to grab another one.
Exactly, grabs another piece of defense.
You know, you got to try to throw that. You got to try to throw that red right when they get through that set. You know, to get them. But Ankle's back on top now.
And now that's going to be Jackie Wars and Emery rounding us out for our next top 3 finishes. Really, really good job there, but really lucky situation for Ankles. Talking about that 31%, let's bring it up to 32%, being able to avoid those 4 reds.
And the person behind him just throwing it, and he's getting hit before the item box, and he still has defense. You know?
Exactly.
So it's like okay.
You got to space them out properly.
Space them out just a little bit.
You could have absolutely ruined Ankles' race, brought him all the way back to even 4th, 5th place, but you threw the reds way too fast. Panicking is not the way to do it.
Yep, exactly. I mean, you got to just time out just a little bit better, and
then you'll be good to go, and you'll be able to take. You could have taken over first place, but unfortunately, you allowed Ankles to have those invincibility frames. Air horn. There was 4 reds.
Yeah, so I mean, so is it 32% luck, or was it just the person behind him with a little less gameplay? So I mean, was it lucky that person was behind him?
Maybe.
I don't know. So was it skill or luck on that one? I don't know.
That's the question, actually. I'll have to contemplate that one. But we are going back to Amsterdam Drift. Saw this one already in qualifiers, but a lot of competitors, maybe because they went on these tracks before and want to pick them again because they're comfortable.
Could be, yeah.
And it's not a bad strategy at all, and I like to do that.
Sometimes I just pick the OG tracks, you know, because it seems like nowadays we're just almost always DLCs, you know.
Exactly, and that's what I'm always picking.
But also you can say, hey, you played 200 of these with the originals before, you know, and be like, okay, yeah, but
they're still really good tracks. I think they're very fun.
And it seems like with our, you know, in our semis here, I mean, or in our qualifiers, you know, we don't get the OG tracks. You know, we just get all DLCs on them.
Honestly, everyone has transitioned over, and really,
I think that's what
I think it's cool that at least they're appreciating and enjoying the DLC tracks, and it wasn't just an entire blunder that they're bad tracks. That most of the competitive community are now just picking DLC, and you're not even wrong. With the beautiful smart bounce off the wall aerial console.
Was that the 70% luck, or was that the 30, or was that
70%?
Skill? That was skill. That was skill with the wall bounce.
You're planning that wall bounce. The luck is also on the other side though, so you gotta go 68, 32 maybe.
It was like doing like a pool shot off the wall.
Exactly.
Off the wall.
Exactly. Yezi right now, though, in 6th place. Got those mushrooms. Let's see if they're going to use them around these corners. It's not a bad spot to use, but they'll hold on to it.
Blue just cutting through that crowd right there.
You know what? Split the C's right in the middle, but now going to be able to use that mushroom through the grass.
Oh, and he's going to hit him. Oh, is he going to get him? Oh, that Ankles was going to...
Morzilla run away! Oh, no, right
Morzilla didn't get hit with that? Wow.
That is crazy. Ankles out.
Oh, look at it. Oh, man.
All the way up to first place. Look at the smile on his face. That is the 32% luck right showing there.
This will pick up some defense somewhere.
Let's see, but Ankles, there we go. Got the defense, got the lead. It doesn't even matter. He can stop for 5 seconds.
Back to back.
There we go. Another victory.
But man, trying to star into the back of Morzilla, man. Oh, it's so evil.
Emery in 2nd place and Yezi in 3rd. There we go. Big smiles from everyone on the stage right now.
See, everybody's happy except for the people that are below 6. If you're not 6, it might not be smiling.
But God, you know what? Ankles having some of the best luck known to man, being able to shock dodge in that tunnel where everyone else and especially when you're in that water, you're going even slower. The stats are different. So Ankles was just able to abuse that shock dodge and grab first place. But semifinals racers number 2, racers on deck. If you hear your name, go to the side of the arena.
This time they're right.
There we go. Zeke Cat, Bobby, Immortal, Papa Bear, Zobgo, Mario Party King, Chippy Chan, Little Bit Psycho, Eris, Bert Maverick, Jason, and Blake Days. The ones that were supposed to be first. Now you go back in the arena. This one's right this time, I swear to you.
Yeah, so now you can go down there and line up, and then as we're getting ready to finish up a couple more races that we have here, I think that was 4?
Yes, race number 4, so we got 2 more to go.
So you guys got 2 more, so if you're sitting below 6th place, and you can see right after your race there, you know, you need to get those points to get up there.
You do. You really, really do. You know, but 2 more races, that means 30 points on the board.
And 1 win can get you 15. It's probably going to jump you up even if you're low.
Exactly.
If you're low, one lucky race, 130% race, get you there.
There we go. 130% race.
Yeah.
But remember, like 30%, 30 points on the board to be had. Yeah. Oh. But another network error. These are the most common errors we've ever had. You spoke it into existence.
We talked about Danny.
Yep, that's what happened. We have not talked about Danny in months, and then guess what? His name.
About Danny, and then there it goes.
Everything breaks. Unfortunate. But you know what? We'll get everyone back in the lobby really, really fast. Everyone's going to be able to pick that land setting. Remember, if you don't know how to do it, it's 2 right bumpers and the right stick. Press them all in, and you'll be able to find that special setting for land. Get back into the lobby and get back into these races. But the scary part is now all these competitors gotta wait for scores. They don't know what their score is.
Yeah, unless you remember what it was. And then a lot of the things too is a lot of times people don't like when you reset the race, your position all changes. So, you know, we have, I believe we have Emery sitting in chair number 1. She's going to be starting out in front. So depending where she was, now she's on the front seat at the line.
It's going to be quite
sitting
interesting.
In position 1.
It's going to be interesting to see how that's going to change up a lot of players, how they do. I always know I get frustrated when there's a comm error, but guess what? It's still a game that gives you the items you need to catch back up, do what you need to, and win. Because guess what? Even though if you're starting in the back, guess what? Grab some mushrooms, take some shortcuts. The person in 4th won't have a mushroom for that shortcut. So take it, and you'll be right back in the race. It's really that simple. Don't get tilted out by it.
You get better items in the back.
There we go. You know what? Maybe it's a blessing that you're in the back, and you're like, all right, now I can actually take a deep breath, be able to do some coin running as well. We talked about it. 10 coins, so important.
Collect those coins. And
so important. Getting up to 10 coins, getting your top speed maxed out.
Yeah, like just like, but now that Emery's be sitting in the front position, she's not gonna have. I think you could get like 1 coin in there, or I don't remember.
I don't think you get any coins first.
Yeah, you might, but yeah, towards the back you're gonna have like 5, 6.
Exactly.
You know, so it's gonna be quicker for you to collect them.
So I'm interested to see how that's going to change up all these players' mentalities, how it's going to maybe make some players a little bit more tilted than others, and how that's going to change up the mentality. But guess what? Like I said, there's 3 laps. Don't panic. Grab some coins, take the shortcuts, and win. It really does come down to that. No matter what it is, no matter what's going on in the race, you got to just be able to do that and win.
2 races left, though.
2 races left.
I think we have 2 races left.
Oh, man. 30 points to be had, but will these competitors grab it is the question of the day. Serving it up Gary's way, but my goodness, it's been such a battle, such a pleasure to watch. But what is one of the big things, at least personally for you, that you want to see in the next Mario Kart iteration?
Well, we had so much. So many characters came out. I mean, we have so much character selection right now.
I want more though.
Man, I was really hoping that we had Diddy, and we did get Diddy. But I was hoping we got more stuff from like some of the old Diddy Kong stuff. But I mean, at least they brought most of those characters in.
Yeah, that is
but
fair.
the next one, I mean, dude, it is fun to get new tracks. And I think that they should just at least have these all in there as well and add this to the library, you know. But if we're seeing a new game, like a lot of new tracks, you know, I do like having the double item. I'd like to be able to maybe even shift your items.
That would be kind of crazy.
You know, like we used to only have 1 item, and then now you have 2 items. But it'd be nice if you could like shift it, especially when like you have the boomerang, and then like you throw it, and then now you gotta wait to use your other item to throw the boomerang again.
That is using the left trigger, maybe instead of it just honking and does nothing.
Yeah.
You can just switch out the item.
But
that would be that's such a good idea.
Yeah,
I love that.
I mean that's one thing. That's one feature that I'd like. I mean, who knows if they're gonna give us more new items would be good as well.
That would be cool. I absolutely think we need some new items because, I mean, I like the set that they gave, but I do love a little bit more chaos, a little bit more hecticness, and just giving a little bit more of a roadblock, fake item boxes, and other ones.
I think we need more. I think we need more items. We need more piranhas that pop out and have them pop out at random times and stuff.
That would be kind of crazy too.
Yeah, just different stuff that can like get you.
RNG.
Yeah, so like just everything in there and.
I think that would be fun as well. I am a sucker for those sort of things that changes the race.
It changes the race, and it's just like, so it's not just lines all the time, because like, you know, we got all these empty spots right here. We could have piranha plants popping out and trying to get.
Oh, the double boomerang with only one 2-for-1 deal. Kiro serving it up here. Yeah, Saturday Night Speedway. Great move. Gonna back the boomerang and get 0 though. You know what?
Yep,
They only have one coupon.
He still has it for one more shot here. And Jack getting out of the way, you know, of the plant, and then Morzilla driving into Jack's triple green.
And then Morzilla gets hit one more time by a star.
So for me, on lap 2, this is about shock time for me right now when I see it here. Coming around this corner, right now is the prime time. So if you've got your star, Yezi, it's probably time. Okay.
And see that this is like the back
this is about time when I usually catch it.
Let's see.
But, you know, I'll run mid-pack quite a bit on it, and then but surprisingly, there's been none.
Oh, Kiro gonna take a really bad turn. And there we go, Mr. Scooty predicting the shock, but Kiro gonna be able to grab that double end pod.
I just know when I get hit on that track, particularly where I am at the time. Yeah.
And now Angel's gonna be here, grabs that double item box, but doesn't get anything too great. Aeropostale though has a great loadout, gonna back the bomb. It does not land onto anyone, but still has the first place run. Paris Promenade is an inward tracks paradise.
Yep, and he definitely, so him being able to pull the corners really tight, was able to get in a lot of them corners, and he won with it.
And you see him pick that consistently in grand finals too. It's a track he's comfortable with, and it just shows now in that semifinals that he's able to perform and play extremely well. Like you said, cutting those corners a little bit closer than you normally do on another kart loadout makes a big difference.
Yeah, I was thinking even for the next Mario Kart iteration, even getting the leaf would possibly be in there, so we can like have a red come at you, jump over a red.
That'd be great.
Have something if you're watching the back camera enough. You can.
It would be kind of cool if they were able to. Hey, jump over the red. It goes to the next competitor too.
Yes,
that would be kind of crazy.
Because it's already in the game, you know, on battle mode, you know. So I mean, there's items that are there.
I totally agree with you, and one of the big things I would want to see in the next one is weight classes going away. I hate it. I just can't agree with it. I like the way that Crash Team Racing does it, where you're able to pick how your kart wants to handle. Hey, if you want more speed, less drift, if you want a middle ground, or if you want more drifts, less speed, you can absolutely choose that with whatever character you pick. I just don't. I think the weight class kind of method is just kind of. Nintendo knows it, especially with the way they were targeting the Waluigi meta, and knew that it existed. That it kind of looks like they want to go away from that sort of mentality and that sort of.
I think all of them are going to kind of be even. I think they're all going to be kind of be even. But I
don't think it should be.
I hope they don't.
Even, but it should be, like everything should have like a different feel.
Yeah, I just hope they don't.
That option.
I just hope they don't nerf it, so it's all like even.
Or like just giving you 5 points and being able to create your kart the way you want it, which would be really, really cool.
It could be, but I mean, that'd be at home. I mean, for competition-wise, I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with the next one.
To unlock, you know.
But we're going to Sunshine Airport. We got Jaguars on the screen. Got to get trailed out by the triple greens. Gonna bring them all the way back to 11th place.
Since we're at the airport, you know, you can catch a flight next weekend and get in here and have 3 days of activities.
That is crazy.
You can come in
4 days technically.
Oh yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Oh yeah,
we'll all
I totally
have
forgot.
events.
Yeah, you can come out here and just fly out Tuesday and like look, airport's already in the game.
There we go.
You know, book now. It's cheap to fly to Vegas. Come on, you can fly in here from anywhere.
Exactly. Tricks though on the screen. Gonna get their mushroom ghosted. You talked about it earlier, how much of a menace that ghost can be, and losing that mushroom can actually hurt them so much more than you think. But now Kiro are gonna be able to bump Morzilla to the side and now take the middle of the road track, going right in between the tires, and now got the piranha plant in hand.
I'm just gonna be burning that off as fast as I can.
Remember, this is the final.
I'm gonna go for the double, but
bad turn there. Remember, this is the final race of semifinals number 1, so Kiro's got to get a good placement here.
Come on, Kiro, get in here.
Phantom Train in 7th place, another competitor who looks like they've been struggling a little bit.
Get that OC, and he's on the inward here, and I'm gonna go wide and get the double and use the drift.
Grab that single item box. And now we're gonna be seeing him use that one true go to the second. Almost gets backed by that green. Got 2 more to go in front.
So close. Now we're coming out here. Now we're finally on the 3rd lap now. final lap of this qualifier.
Gonna be able to pop that star to avoid that bullet bill coming in. Blue shell on the way. And now they're going to be able to get hit by using that button to get back up to top speed. Jaguars here in 6, and now Yezi going to just wait for that blue shell to hit and take over first place. Has a great loadout, got some great items. Not so much anymore, but we'll see.
He's still got some defense, but he's probably going to end up picking. Oh, he's going to swap it because he's going to at least get one piece of defense here.
There we go. Going to be able to avoid one.
Maybe.
Oh,
did it hit the banana? Did it use the banana?
He did, and that's going to allow Yezi to get the last first place finish.
Through all them, and you know, fortunately there was a lot of bananas laying on the track there, and the red was taken out by one of them. We saw.
All right, we're giving Yezi 33% luck there now, buddy.
Yeah,
33%.
Extra bananas laying there.
Being able to use those bananas too was just so lucky too.
Would have been.
You saw him maneuver himself in front of the banana as well when he saw the red coming, just praying that it would lock onto it. It did. Only one more red. It's only a double item box, and only got 2 more reds, which is what you want to get when you're in second. But then you just hate it when that red shell tracks to an item on the stage, and you're like, well, so there it goes.
The luck percentage goes up if it was actually Yezi's bananas they laid on.
That would be great.
Before, you know,
40%.
laid them down, said, I'm coming around next time, they're going to try to red me, and I'm just going to lay some bananas.
40%.
Space them out just enough so I can get through them.
That would be crazy, actually. What a big brain move that would actually be, though.
Like, like, I've got triple bananas. I'm going to lace these right here for right at the finish line.
That would be so funny.
Big brain here.
Big brain strats right there.
He's like 30%. No, that's 92.
That would be actually technically skill, though, then. You know what? 92% skill, 8% luck. Being able to plan one lap ahead, I actually think that's hilarious. But honestly, really great work from these competitors. We're going to be getting ready for semifinals number 2, but we got the highlights ready for you guys, seeing what went wrong. Let's see this.
Oh, look at the smart bounce, boom.
And hit the person in front of him, too, with the first screen. And then the smart bounce hit him.
What happened here, Yezi? Where was that?
Took a really bad drift there. Unfortunately, couldn't counter hop their way around that abyss. But Ankles being able to just grab the items they need because the competitor behind him was just spamming out the reds. Ankles then goes right behind.
Here, and then this is when he tries to run into Morzilla and just runs out a star right here. Runs out a star.
Literally right before it. Morzilla absolutely having a Guardian Mario Kart
except for there's Morzilla getting hit out right there with a boomerang, no?
Yep, 2 for 1 deal. Kiro serving it up, and honestly serving those looks, looking like always fresh as they always are. But honestly excited to see what the scores are. Let's bring them up. We got Yezi with 69 points. Emery in second with 67 points. Eggles in third with 64 points. Aeropostale in fourth with 59 points. Jaguars in fifth with 52. And Kiro dropping down all the way here. We're seeing them there with 39 points. Morzilla going home.
Morzilla,
going home. Phantom Train going home. No.
And Knight and
no.
Phantom and
Trick's going home too.
Silver and Rizzler are out for the night.
Oh, my heart breaks. Phantom Train, we didn't see a lot of them, and we did.
Just because you're out don't mean you got to go home, though. We got plenty of stuff you can still do here. You know, go hop on the F1 simulators, get grinding for when the next competition comes up for that.
There you go. Go into the pit, and also, hey, we got those free play Nintendo Switch consoles set up for you guys.
It's hot outside. Stay in here. We got air conditioning.
Yeah, I was sweating today. Oh, weird. Yeah. The humidity is unforgiving, and so is Mario Kart karting. But, man, what a showcase that was. Great work to our first top 6 competitors. And, man, that 52 to 39 drop-off is just insane. It just shows how competitive that bottom 6 was and how back and forth it was. Knight, you know what, didn't use the knowledge from the book that he was able to make and unfortunately got eliminated too. And then seeing Phantom Train not making is also a heartbreaker. Tricks, again, also a heartbreaker, man. But we got 6 new racers getting ready, or 12 new racers getting ready to get back up on the stage, trying to be those top 6 to get in the money.
You know, Knight's been running for too much other stuff. You might have to sit down and actually read the book and get that inspiration to come in here and come down to the sweetest place of HyperX Arena, located nestled nicely inside the HyperX, the Luxor Casino.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what? It's just the way it works sometimes. We talk about the 30% luck. Maybe it's 40% luck some days. And maybe there's sometimes you don't realize how much you're not checking that back camera.
It's like Phantom Train. Like he did really well in the qualifiers, and then all of a sudden here, just luck ran out here. And the 30% caught up to him.
It is very unfortunate, but we are going to be seeing who's going to be able to get in the money with our next top 6 racers. We're going to be seeing how that goes in semifinals number 2 right after this quick commercial break. We'll be back with Saturday Night Speedway right after this.
Riley, get...
Champ, the host of Username Taken, here to let you know that we are doing a special giveaway. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away an incredible HyperX package. I'm talking about a HyperX hat and shirt. You're gonna walk away with some beautiful headphones, a mouse mat, keyboard, and mouse. This is like around $300 worth of value, and we're giving it away to you. Here's how you can enter. To join, you must first be subscribed to the Username Taken channel. For an additional entry, each video that you comment on and like gives you a new chance to win. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, we will randomly pick a winner from the comments. The winner gets a HyperX package. The winner will be told in a YouTube comment and must reply within 48 hours. For more details, visit YouTube's contest policies.
Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
I wanted to be a celebrity by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
I'm only here for a 2P. I don't really care about any other place.
I can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
Yo, what's going on? It's your man Austin Champ, the host of Username Taken, show that focuses on how creators create and gamers game. Here to let you know that the show is now available on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna turn around, dance, 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 dance. I just wanna clap, turn around, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, turn around, dance.
We're getting ready for the semifinals number two of the night. Remember, only top 6 moves forward to get in the money and getting paid out 2 times what you put in. So it's very, very exciting here tonight. Mr. Scooty, how you been feeling? How'd you feel about that first semifinal?
I feel good, man, and I'm seeing all this cool stuff in all our commercials. We're waiting for Riley to hopefully get all that stuff here for the, for next Sunday. Doing all of our little
what are we looking at here, though? What is going on? I love it.
We got some puppet proppers here, and
hey, I love to see it. Yeah. They better be the ones with the controller racing. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Saying hello to the audience
it looks
back
like
home.
He's getting handled by 2 different people at the same time as well.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I love the baseball cap.
Terms! Yeah. Uh-oh, where's the giant cucumber?
Oh, he's looking so happy, so excited.
Yeah.
So cute. Yeah. Beautiful. I love it. With the baseball cap, he really rocks it, though, honestly. Oh, New York Yankees! I'm sorry. That won't fly here. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
We're Angels fans in here. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I hate to say it.
Soon. Just like soon.
Kerm's looking fresh, getting locked in, going to be able to control those cards so well.
Yep, you're going to be able to see. He's not going to be able to see well with the hat falling over his eyes, but...
You know what? It's just to look fresh, you've got to make sacrifices. And if you can't see where you're racing, you got to look good while you're at it. Yeah. But looking excited he's either to be here today.
It looks like he's just screaming the whole time, or he's having,
raise the roof a little bit. Some raise the roof action. Yeah. That's fire. I love to see it, though. I love to see it. Smig smiles from Kerms, from all these competitors. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
And what I've liked so far is I've seen our track selections that we've had, and we haven't had the ones that we haven't want to seen so far, so which is good. And I'm not going to remind them which ones.
Slow zoom in from the top of the house.
Oh, it's getting.
Oh, look at that cutie. I love to see it. You know what, Kerms, you are goated. I'm rooting for you to win no matter what happens. We should just put Kerms forward. I'm sorry, I'm biased.
He's got to play with that on the whole time.
Yeah,
and it looks like we're already into the races, so maybe he is.
Maple Treeway will be our very first track pick of the semifinals. Number 2, Mark King out here in 5th.
Watch out for giant wigglers through here. Yeah. As we get through here, and then
I love how it
definitely go through every pile of hay that you see right here. Try to look for try to pick up those mushrooms. Drive through and hopefully a mushroom will pop out.
Yeah, especially if there's a blue shell coming, you're able to drive through that. It pops out a mushroom.
Yeah.
Guess what? Luckiest blue shell dodge.
Yep. Oh, watch out, Waluigi.
And now Burt Maverick unfortunately going to get hit to the side there. Drops down a 9.
Hit those hay piles. Hit those hay piles. Get those mushrooms.
Now Burt Maverick going to be able to get around the bananas that were backed at him. And I would change those tires to those rollers.
Oh, no.
And here we go. Blake Days. Or is that Kerms? We got to change the name.
Kerms playing, and he's a little wild, though.
Look at him.
Oh, pretty mushroom. Oh,
he's locked in right now. I love to see it. He's playing really well.
Kerms just made a spot. He's picked off number 11.
Now going to be able to have that gold
spam it. Spam it.
Goes all the way down.
Oh, no. Kerms, what are you doing?
You're in the tree.
Kerms, you're in the next tree now.
Oh, no. You can see the worry on his face. You're seeing he's kind of shaking in his boots.
Yeah. Oh, and then we just seen that thrown in the tree, and he was catching it. Okay. Little Bit Psycho was catching her own weapon she just threw there.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen him go past it.
Now Zeke Cat's going to be here in first. I would have stopped on that boost pedal, but
try it.
Not a bad decision to use the half pipe to get back up to top speed, but stopping at that boost pedal for the blue, never a bad choice either.
No,
and now Zobko is going to be in a pretty good spot here in 8th, but had a shock in pocket, but someone else had one too.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets bumped to the side there. Here in 9th place, got a gold mushroom again, but no shock in the pocket.
Go. So I imagine with both those, us seeing 2 shocks, we're going to at least be good for 30 seconds, or 90, is it 30 seconds? 30, yeah, 30 seconds, we're not going to see a shock at minimum, because 2 of them are already out.
Yeah, now going to be able to throw that blue
don't see any bills out right now, but we should be seeing them pretty soon. Let's see a blue on the way if you're watching your mini map.
Let's see if any dollar bills will be flying out. We got a little bit psyched with the triple mushroom.
Yeah,
got
there now. Bill in 6th place, so that means she's little ways away from the top there.
Let's see what they can do here.
See how this reels her in. Hopefully another shock.
They were able to dodge.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, hopefully a shock comes, she can dodge it. It's been enough time.
That was crazy. How many shocks has already been on this track?
3 shocks here in this race.
Actually
2 shocks, but we saw one in a pocket.
Yeah, technically. Yeah, you're not even wrong there. Yeah. Now Immortal going to be here in first. The shock doesn't even matter. Has the lead of the century. 15 points in the bag.
And speaking about having the items in the pocket, that'd be a good feature if we had it, where you could actually go and swap your items. You could, when you get the shock bill, or you get the bill shock.
That's true. Being able to
because you'd be able to swap it for hit them and then go instead of hit that and then sit in there and then come out and then.
And then you saw how much that hurt Zovgo in the end there. Unfortunately, grabbing 8th place at the end of that one.
That was only race number 1.
That was only race number 1.
So yeah, we still got time. You can have 1 or 2 bad ones.
Yeah, absolutely. With 6 races, you definitely can. We've seen it even when 6 races was the grand finals norm, where people would have 1 or 2, 3 bad races and still be able to come back and get here in the semifinals in the money or win Saturday Night Speedway in general. So it's all about consistency when it matters the most. If you're able to grab first places, you skyrocket up the leaderboard.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he wasn't able to play that shock out, which would have probably got him up there, but
unfortunate indeed. Being able to utilize your items the best you can, but sometimes
Little Bit Psycho was able to dodge a shock in a bill. So,
yeah, and that just brings up my point where how much I hate.
Oh, we got 3 people.
Golden mushrooms, because it just it stagnates everything you can do in your entire inventory. Yeah. But it's a battle.
What's weird is it looks like we only have 11 competitors.
Oh, did someone leave?
Well, because there was only 11 boxes on there, so.
Oh.
I don't know.
I guess someone did not show up. They didn't think they got into what we're gonna have to close down the lobby. Someone unfortunately backed out of the lobby, so we're gonna have to close this one out. We're not gonna see the sunrise that doesn't exist
Get your
anymore.
items and throw them.
And we're gonna be seeing Chibi Chan unfortunately The race is going to end. They don't expect it, but this is my favorite part of these races.
Mr. Scooty can see quite a bit, and he notices when there's an empty seat there, and there we got full competitors. Something's happened.
Oh, and right now we're still not ending the race just yet, but we're gonna be seeing what they're gonna do in this one. But now we got Chippy Chan on the screen, gonna get hit by a red, gonna get now dropped all the way down to 6, backing their only defense, which could have actually been a really bad situation. You saw the red shell.
The red shell came, and it looks like it went after it.
Let's see what Chippy Chan can do to bring herself back to the front of the pack. Currently going to be here in 5th place, avoids that fire flower, and they are going to be able to get around it and take that. You should have taken the little cut right there
with the mushrooms. I agree.
But currently grab some more mushrooms. Going to be able to take this middle path.
And then just
there, and then right through, boom, into the golden mushroom, into 4th place. But oh, do not pass that. Do not. No, Chippy Chan, no.
They had red.
The other red just went right beside
sailed
that.
Past her. I don't know why it sailed past her.
That is crazy.
Welcome to land.
And now Chippy Chan going to be here in 2nd place with that shock happening. Papa
we got Papa Bear over here bagging a bill up here. He's gonna pop it right here. Oh, and the cactus stalls it.
Oh my God. Papa Bear going to be here in 1st place now. Going to be able to take it all over.
Nice bill drop off, give him right in front of a box.
And now going to be in 2nd place, has the green shell for defense, but will it be enough to give
And that was that 30% pull.
Yep, there you go.
30% pull, he didn't get a coin, he got a shell.
But that 1st place competitor who was in a go is going to be able to take over, but has 2 reds.
Is he?
That's Bobby, the bottle, and will be able to grab 1st place. No worries indeed. Immortal in 2nd, and Papa Bear in 3rd.
Man.
I really wonder if that's going to count or not. But one of these competitors not in the lobby, so we'll see what happens here today.
Yeah, strange. And then we had three competitors picking random courses, but you can pick whatever you want, but you can also pick random too.
Yeah, honestly, random's not bad because then it keeps everyone on their toes. You don't know what to expect. It doesn't give really anyone an advantage unless they know that track that gets picked random, but still, if you pick a track, it's just another tool that we talk about that gives yourself a boost. If you know a track in the game, pick it so you're able to, guess what, have a better advantage and get a better spot.
Get them all mad at you, just pick Baby Park every time. They'll all get mad. They'll all get mad.
Please don't. Do not listen to him.
They'll all
do
get
not.
mad.
He has been saying so many facts.
Just come
do
in
not
here,
do that.
Have fun, stir it up. Just
do not stir it up.
Baby Park as much as you can.
Let it burn. Do not pick Baby Park.
And just like everyone will just be like, no.
Yes, exactly.
You want to see a reaction out of them.
No, you don't.
No.
You don't want a reaction out of me. I'll be like, oh, okay. I mean, 7 laps over yet?
I mean, it's definitely when you're sitting in 5th, 6th spot and Baby Park comes on and the points are kind of close. You're like, oh no.
But we are restarting the lobby to get those other competitors in the race, but we're not getting a notification if we're going to restart that race or not. But so we'll know momentarily.
Don't know if the win counted or not, but we did run the whole 3, so it's
it would be very, very sad because especially if you get top 3, especially in semifinals where it's so cutthroat.
Yeah.
It's really heartbreaking to get that taken away, especially when you have the luck like Papa Bear had with that bullet bill dodge.
The bill drop and everything.
It's tough, but we'll get that updated for you guys momentarily if we are starting that race over or if we're not.
Going right into the next race no matter what.
Let's see what they're going to do today. A lot of comm errors, unfortunate, but remember, the Switch controller is stupid. B is A, A is B. It's not the same layout, so just be careful that you're not backing out of the lobbies and pressing the right buttons.
Yeah. I mean.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So they asked him if he wanted the loss or not, and he said yes. We'll go forward with the next race. We're going into the 3rd race. So the first two races count.
The 2 races do count. I mean, maybe it's all the hot dog in the air because if everyone didn't notice, like we didn't have an SNS last weekend because they were too busy eating hot dogs in here.
Joey Chestnut, whole Netflix special.
Yeah,
you
Netflix
can actually
special.
Look at it
on Netflix, and they were in here eating hot dogs.
Live from the HyperX Arena. So you're able to literally go on Netflix right now. See the HyperX Arena, all souped up, Netflix budgeted. Absolutely amazing stuff. It was really fun. It was fun to see.
Donkey Kong!
No!
Donkey Kong
He's over.
He's checked out.
He's checked out. He's
checked
done.
out. He's gone.
He said, I am going to start these races myself and make it work out.
But yeah, if you want to see somebody eat 83 hot dogs, go ahead and watch him eat 83 hot dogs in like, what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes? It was 5. Oh, I fast forwarded. I mean,
he said, it was 5 minutes for me,
2 guys eating hot dogs. I mean, how many hot dogs are you going to eat? I
mean, the aftermath of that is what you don't want to be a part of.
They have their hot dogs unskinned. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to eat the whole thing like we do. Like, well, I ain't unskinning hot dogs at home.
But you don't have to eat 82 of them in 10 minutes.
Well, no.
You know what? Maybe it's a health and safety factor.
You know, I mean, they're super intense competition. You know, they gotta shake down your pants and make sure you don't have extra crumbs on you and weigh you out. You know?
Oh man.
Hot dog water's still here. Everything's still going on.
Man, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Loving all the activity in the chat. If you're in the chat right now, tell me what your favorite track is and what track you want to see tonight. Personally, for me, Super Bell Subway is my all-time favorite. Still #1 in my heart, even though no one else believes that, but I do. So that's all that matters. What's your favorite track in the game? I don't think I've ever asked.
Yeah, you know, with me, man, I like the first one in the game. Mario
Kart Circuit?
Mario Kart Circuit is probably my first one I like because it has a lot of drifting. I like just doing a lot of drifting around a lot of corners. It's kind of simpler, but I mean,
there's a lot of cool strats.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on there. I like doing, you know, there's so many different things you could do on that one. I mean, they had a little bit of glider stuff, but I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's simpler, but I mean, I like the long drifts and long radiuses and.
I agree with you. And then also even like that glider strat that you can do and ride along the boxes. I think that's really
I mean,
fun.
that's one of the ones I pick a lot when we're here.
But we are going to Athens Dash for our next race. And we're going to be seeing a little bit cycle. Unfortunately, bumping the wall here. Again, Athens Dash, another front runner heavy track, but throughout the first 2 laps, there are some good shortcuts that you can take to get you back into the race. But most likely, as you want to be front running this, there's going to be no bagging, but you want to just do your best to keep on the track and keep racing.
Keep going here. I mean, I've had really bad luck on this one quite a bit, you know. I mean, but it always seems like we play this one. We usually get out here and play these ones in semis out here as well.
Absolutely, very popular pick. Yeah. But right now we got Chip Chan on the screen. Avoids that banana. There's always a banana there on that glider dip.
Yeah. So somebody that we're always playing with is always dropping one there.
Now going to be able to back the red. You want to throw it forward, it tracks and locks on. But
well, you know, she's trying to make space, maybe. Trying to get in there. Who knows?
Maybe. But right now, going to be able to pop those buttons and work their way up to 7.
She drove past all those free coins that were just bunched up sitting there too.
Sometimes you want to go the wider path and grab those coins, but Jason going to get bomb sniped from all the way downtown. Hail Mary going to bring him down to 11th place there, and now Bobby going to be in 9th. Has a
sitting
huge loadout.
Sitting good.
Beautiful items to be used. They're going to be able to pop that star, and now going to be able to go through that item box as well. Grab another power item.
Shock dodge right there.
Perfect, and Curve is going to fall off the track. And you can see him talking now right now.
Yeah, Kerms fell off the track. You know, still running Morzilla's loadout here. You know, giving Morzilla some love on here. But, you know, he's got a heavy loadout, man.
Let's see what Zeke can do in 4th place. Got a good set of items. Let's see if they're going to be able to utilize them well, though. Sees the firefighter.
Oh, watch the fire. You're targeted now. Watch
beautiful shortcut by Zeke. Now able to avoid all of them.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Hits another wall. You can see their face shot.
Oh, no.
All the way down to 6. Bobby grabs first. Yeah. And now Papa Bear in 3rd. And Zavgo in second.
So yeah, that's really gonna help them move up. Yeah, and you know, we just did reset the lobby, so that if you saw the glimpse of those points, those aren't.
We got
current.
no clue.
Those aren't current. But we had 2 races before that.
So we're going into the 4th race. That's all we do know. We don't know who's on the cutoff floor, who's not, who is, and it's going to be quite interesting to see. Honestly, really great work. At this dash, though, it's pretty difficult because, like you're seeing there on that 3rd lap, no matter if you do go through.
Yeah, Kiro's in the chat saying his favorite's ribbon run. Yeah, so I know we see that every time.
There we go. And then for real, KC, I'd love to see you back in the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Saying Mushroom Gorge is one of their all-time favorite tracks. I thought it would be when it first came out, but man, other than the gap cut, I just don't love the track like a ton. I think it's still really fun being able to bounce, you know, off the mushrooms, but it just other than the gap cut, it really doesn't give that that adrenaline rush of a track. But Neo Bowser City, another great track. I love seeing that we're being able to see Neo Bowser Magic City almost every single week now.
Yeah.
Very, very fun. That S-turn, unforgiving sometimes. If you're not able to land it, if you're not able to use your drifts well, you're falling off the track.
This was one of the ones that I always hated.
Hated.
This is the one. This is the one when I would tell Batter Cookie, this is the one I don't want to play. He's like, which ones do you not want to play? And I'm like, Neo Bowser.
Neo Bowser.
I was like, I always fall off in the one corner, man. I was like, always.
And now we're gonna be seeing Kerms. Unfortunately, no, missing the item box, hitting the wall. But guess what? Kerms is gonna be able to bring it all back. I believe. In Kerms we trust.
I mean, Kerms a little character. Kerms busy. His mouth's still moving. He's still mouthing something here.
I really wish I knew. What was going on right now, but Kerm's going to be able to just do their own gameplay commentary right now. That's what I love to see. You know what, content creation.
Like, even a handler's like, wait, he's not looking at the screen either. So, I mean,
now we have a little bit Psycho grabbing that double item box. Sees the triple reds in front, but gets triple greens of their own. So good defense, but two of them get ripped away.
By bumping into a competitor that already had iframes on.
That is brutal, but able to pop the star in fifth place. Now working their way up to fourth. Will they be able to shock dodge? No.
Possibly.
Oh, yes, they did. Perfect shot dodge.
The caster call.
Oh my God. I really said no, and then boom. It happens. You're welcome.
You knew it was coming.
Oh my goodness. I really didn't think. I really didn't think. I was like holding my breath at that point. Oh man.
It goes to golden in fifth too, but that's going to give you a lot of speed through these corners though.
Yeah, you really just
too much speed
right there on that final turn, and then use the golden mushroom so that you don't feel like you're taking these first few turns in a really awkward manner. But Immortal using that red shell, taking over fourth place, and now working their way forward to the last lap.
Hopefully he can pull some out. Blue shell coming into play now too. It's going to take out those top green possibly. Ooh. They were so tight right there.
Sabdo unfortunately not being able to avoid that red shell. They're actually all the way back.
He needs to
Look
burn
how
that
far
off
away they are.
Hopefully he can pull himself a fill right there at that set right now, and he's got the star.
You got triple shoot, gonna be able to go around these corners. Like I said, hold on to those until you get to this point where Papa Bear is at. In first place, backs the banana, goes for the double item box. That does land and brings them all the way back down to third, which just allows Papa Bear to confirm a first place finish. Shock doesn't even matter.
Yep, made the ramp before the shock hit, glider. Nice easy finish there.
Ziki Cat in second place, saying, I don't even know what happened. Mario Party King in third. What happened a little bit? Psycho, they had the shock dodge.
Yeah, don't know where they went.
Oof, oof indeed. Did not have the power of God and anime on their side, unfortunately. But still, let's see if they're going to be able to bring it back. Remember, we have one more race to go, I do.
Yeah, that was race 4?
Or was that race 4?
I think that was race 4.
Where there's so many disconnects, we can't keep track.
I think that was race 4.
Okay, so we got two more races.
It was at least race 4.
Yes.
At least race 4. So we got one.
I like that.
We got one or two left. We got at least one or two left.
I like that little save.
At least.
We know it was at least 4 races.
Yeah,
but,
at least 4 happened.
We'll see what's going to happen in this next one. Because guess what? Like you're seeing in these tracks, even though you shock dodge, even though everything's going well for you, only one mistake could bring you all the way back down.
Back to the 70-30%.
It's crazy how just in a millisecond your race can get ruined.
Yeah, and that one's really tough. You know, there's a lot of tight corners and you're going really fast and you just fall off the map.
And we're going to get the randomizer going. Baby Park, you spoke it into existence, but we're going right past it, but we're going back.
Back to Big Baby Park.
To Excite Bike Arena, the 50%, the 51% I think it is on Lounge. Coming in full swing, man. You know what? It's a track. It's easy to come back on.
Yeah.
Great, easy shortcuts, and it's very straightforward. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just right turns.
Just right turns. All you have to do is turn right. You don't have to worry about turning left unless you're trying to drift. But Kerm's right back at it again with the white Yankees hat. In 9th place, going to be able to take these hops, and guess what? Pops the mushroom and trying to keep on the track, but goes into the off-road. Kerms, you got to get the cap off the eyeballs. You got to know where you're going.
Yeah, you got to be able to go.
Bobby in fifth. Got a mushroom in hand.
Mushroom, and then he'll probably use it in the shortcut. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, he's going to hold on to it until they get to that next section.
I think he might just go through it.
Boom, into the triple greens, but runs out a little bit.
Spark bouncing, but he's got that triple protection though.
For Maverick though, only has a single green shell. Let's see if he's gonna be able to throw it or hold on to it.
Mid-pack. You should have held on to it.
And now grabs those mushrooms though. It's gonna be huge for that shortcut coming up.
He saves them.
Let's see. Uses the the drift through the shortcut. There you go.
The double. Nope,
and now Chip Chance going for that double though. Gonna be able to grab those, grab some mushrooms. Want to hold on to at least one of them.
Somebody's coming skating through on a bill.
You want to hold on to at least one of those for that shortcut coming up. Let's see if they do. No, you want to hold on to it.
Landed in the mud too.
You get so much more out of it if you just hold on to it for this shortcut right here. You'll be able to pass so many more competitors. But a little bit Psycho up the top of the run. Gets trapped in front of.
Grabbing some of the mushroom sitting on the competitor coming by. It gave her a little boost.
And now right back at it, battling third and fourth place. Tries to hit that competitor that was right beside her, but unfortunately missed that one. And unfortunately enough, didn't use it right with the blue game.
Use the leaf and hop over the blue shell.
There you go. Zavko being the target of that blue shell. Going to go down to fourth place.
Last lap here. This is race 5, so we do have one more after this.
Yeah, we do. There we go. Good point out. Good point out.
This is our last lap in this one, and
Immortal is going to be able to confirm a first place finish on race number 5.
Yeah, unfortunately for Immortal, there was nowhere he could fall off there, so he made it all the way to the end and took it home.
No place to do a no item shortcut.
Only just fell off.
A drift into the finish line this time. But Bobby gets second. I believe that was Zavko in third. So really great work overall for these competitors and the scores lining up. Right now, if we're just doing these scores with the next 3 races, you know, it's looking like still pretty close. So it's going to be quite interesting.
There's already at least 24 points within the top 6. So
there you go. There you go. We'll see. But honestly, it's one of those things where what I love about this game is that it gives you the items, it gives you the utility, it gives you what you need to actually succeed. Like you're seeing there, if you're able to, like those little moments, like Chip Chan using those mushrooms too soon, they could have given themselves such a better spot by just waiting 2 or 3 more seconds. There was no one around them either that would have given them the, you know, the worry to use an item. But they used the mushroom, but all they had to do was wait for that shortcut, and that's what we're talking about. Exactly. If they were able to do that and get through that shortcut, they would have been in such a better spot.
We're checking out the chat too. I just don't know if this person wants to root for Bear or not root for Bear. Because they say let's go Bear.
It's let's go Bear. Let's go Bear. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go Bear.
Let's go Bear. I think they might be cheering him down in the chat. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, let's go. I mean, not more go. Let's go. But we'll see here. We are going back. Was it a random?
Re-pick, maybe. Didn't get to see.
Hey, maybe they had enough points and they decided that like I can lose 10 points and still make it. And I want to run it. I want to run it back. Because if
I didn't do good the first time, let's run it back.
You know, if you have enough points and you're like, hey, I'm gonna make top 6 and I'm gonna re-pick. You know, I want to rerun it. I'm gonna lose 10 points by repicking it, but I'll go win my 15, so I'll make 5.
Let's see if that's gonna pay off for him.
Lucky that the shell was right there in the front that time.
And rotating in front of him too.
If it wasn't rotating in front of him, that would have been bad. Is it gonna come back for them?
Oh, it is bouncing. It is going.
What a luck. There's that 30% right there.
Entering the Matrix, Bird Maverick, able to avoid 3 greens, but cannot avoid the shock. It's going to be brutal.
You can see visibly upset on the screen, just screaming at the other competitors, what are you doing?
Zavko here in 5th place, going to be able to get around the competition, working their way up even to 3rd.
Yeah,
Chip Chan in 8th. Let's see if they're going to be able to realize, hey, what those mushrooms for those shortcuts that are actually going to impact the race so much more. Let's run it back. Hold on to at least one of those.
I'm sure all these guys are so excited about maybe she heard, about that shortcut.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Lakitu is going to have to work
a little bit
there.
Should be holding those and cutting through the grass.
Let's see what little bit Cycle can do, working their way up to
not that grass.
But yeah, get away from my God. Jumped over the boomerang and jumped over the green with the shock. Oh my God, little bit Psycho.
Action pack.
Avoiding Final Destination type items.
Skill or shock? Skill or shock?
I think that's luck. Unironically, that was crazy. Immortal though in 1st place, grabbing a pretty good item there, being able to say, hey, if anyone passes him, he'll have a red time.
Oh, maybe not. There's a lot of fire coming his way.
Let's see if that's going to land. No, Immortal still extending their lead little bit by little bit, and now going to be able to do those low jumps, which allows them to get even more speed, a little bit more.
Is he going to back him? Blast race, back him.
And he lags one, backs 2, but doesn't land either of them.
Yo, and that's a rarity to run the track twice in a row. You know, we don't really ever see the tracks run twice in a row. I don't think I've seen that.
The only time we've really seen a repick is Sneaks unintentionally repicking a track because he didn't realize he got peaked. And it's actually so funny because I like to say this. Sneaks didn't even he didn't know that track got picked already. and he was the first person to ever repick a track once we introduced track picks again to this tournament, which was so funny.
Yeah,
our top tier racer did that.
I'm curious if it was was it a random or was it a repick?
If it's random, I'll be even more annoyed.
Yeah,
I like repick.
If they ran
I
it
can
back to
understand,
back,
but randomizer picking a sight bike, I really do want
back to
confirmation
back,
on that
ooh.
one.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see like if that was or not, or who salvaged the points.
Let's see. I'm excited to see these highlights and the point totals because my goodness, that was a hectic semifinals. Just nonstop.
It could have just been a new player just spamming the excite bike the entire time too. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, it's just one of those things where you gotta think about everything that you can do, everything the game gives you, to work your way up the spots, to not say, hey, you know what, I have triple greens, let me just spam them out. Check your back camera first, check in front of you, check again in the back camera, and then throw your items. Never be too sure that someone doesn't have an item, a red shell or otherwise, that might hurt you more than just saying, hey, I'm gonna hold on to these triple greens for 5 seconds longer before I throw them. It's one of those things where you gotta just think about all the different situations that can go bad before you make a decision.
Yeah, and then they're complaining in the chat a little bit about with how we don't show the scores, but also showing the scoreboard right now, it would be totally screwed up because we've had disconnections and this and that. So the points you'd see aren't going to reflect. You could say, hey, they scored really good, but then they might not have scored good on those first 2 races when it was.
And trust me, I've been advocating. I even
that.
put it forward, put in a good message to try and get that going again, being able to show the
scores a little bit, and see where people see kind of what people are sitting at, you know.
Exactly. And honestly, we do have the screens as well to see, and I'll be giving you guys updates throughout once we have an actual non-com error lobby, because it looked like it seems like every single lobby so far has had an issue, so we wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
we couldn't even tell you.
We have to wait. Even after that last race, we don't know what the scores were. We'll have to know at the end. We're in suspense.
Exactly. But we do have the highlights here to see who was left in suspense after getting hit by an item.
Man, Kerm going for hitting every tree that was down there on Maple Tree Way.
And you can see they were locked in, but unfortunately, those trees were also locked in, trying to be a menace to Kerm.
And right here we saw Ziggy Cat just, man, I mean, I don't know if he was trying to hold a tight line because he saw that other competitor had fire.
Oh, man. And then Little Bit Psycho literally coming out of the star. Oh, wee. And then Burt Maverick.
And then the lucky rotating shell that caught that.
Oh, man. Oh, very fun semifinals, to say the least. And really going to be interesting to see how that cutoff all rounded up. And we're going to have that momentarily to you guys very soon. It looks like it is ready. Let's see.
We'll see some scores here pretty quick. So here we go.
Oh, wow. Immortal in first place, 72 points. Bobby in second with 66, tying with Papa Bear there. In third there, 66 points. Both getting second. Ziggy Cat in fourth with 58 points. Savgo in fifth with 50. And Mario Party King in sixth with 44 points. Little Bit Psycho right behind him in seventh place, 36 points. Chippy Chan there in eighth with 32. Burt Maverick in ninth. Jason in 10th. And Blake Days in 11th with 5 points.
You called it pretty good here. You said about 40 points is going to get you in, and yeah, you're right. You're right there. 44 points for Sal got in there right at 44, and
honestly, even like I said, like if they got like 40, 39, even. I mean, I remember when I was playing in SNS 100. Oh, a long time ago. But SNS 100, I got into semifinals 36-37, being out LA Cruiser by a single point. So it can really come down to anything.
Ruin LA Cruiser's day. Yeah.
It did, unfortunately.
But it could have been your day.
Had to do it. But honestly, it is going to be interesting. We got our top 12 competitors now locked in, ready. They're in the money, and now it's going to be every single race, 8 races, and we'll also get what track picks
are going to be banned.
Are going to be banned.
Yeah, because Immortal's going to ban one. Because Immortal was on the top on that one. I don't remember who was the winner of our first one.
Man, I really wonder what's going to happen. The track bans are normally lining up to become DK Summit and something else in terms of something else. Because DK Summit being one of the most popular bans, thank you, is just very, very interesting to see, though, because some people love it, some people hate it. It's a very controversial track, and then we also have so many others. DP3 has been a popular ban as well, but we don't see it as often
not as
anymore.
Much. Yeah, I mean, we'll see, and it's just whoever was the first place on each one of those was able to pick out the ones that they want to block.
Yeah. But we will be back for the grand finals of Saturday Night Speedway right after this quick commercial break. Please stick with us for the moment you've all been waiting for, and who will be crowned the next Saturday Night Speedway champion.
Champ, the host of Username Taken, a show where we invite a range of creators and gamers to talk about their journeys. From guests like professional gamer MVG and Las Vegas singer Quinn Ayers to the faces of the WNBA, Sid and TP, you'll get to hear about their influences, their process, and the passion they have for their craft. Make sure to check out the full episodes at HyperX Arena on YouTube and Username Taken on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. You won't want to miss it.
But they never tell my side. Never been the kind of guy to stay inside the guidelines. I know I'm the bad guy, I don't gotta ask why. If you try step to me, it'll be the last time. I got dirt on my name, 6 feet in the ground. I got people in my past try bringing me down. Say I'm losing my mind, I don't wanna be found. Grew up in the shadow, but I know they watching me now.
Growing up, I always wanted to do so many things.
I wanted to be a vet.
I wanted to be an actor.
I wanted to be a celebrity by any means necessary.
This is Spike Drop Vegas Heist.
I'm only here for a 2P. I don't really care about any other place.
I can't even comprehend what is going on, but I like it.
are finally back with Saturday Night Speedway, and we are getting ready for grand finals. Unfortunately, the huge break was because there was a pod error mistake. Unfortunate craziness. But we are back, the host with the most, riding my Pidgey, Mr. Scooty. You should know that by now. If you don't, guess what? Go consult a doctor.
Or it's your first time.
Or it's your first time in. You know?
Yeah, you could be their first time, a new viewer. You know, just found us.
You did. You know, hello, welcome in. Or, hey, consult your doctor. You might have short-term memory loss.
Going through Twitch, and they're like, what are these guys? This looks interesting.
But we're going to be getting ready for the grand finals. We got our top 12 competitors getting lined up in the hype tunnel right now. And honestly, it's going to be a battle. Remember, everyone is already in the money, right?
Yeah.
But every race, you're either going to get more money or lose
Well, you
money.
don't want to walk out with just 30. So, I mean, you got to push it to get all the way to the top. Somebody's taking home 200.
Exactly. And you know what? Especially with our last champion, Bobby, being able to put the crown on their head, will someone else be able to take it off their head? Because the likes of people like Zeki Cat, being able to absolutely have an amazing showing tonight and being super consistent, and unfortunately, other than the Athens Dash race, has been playing really, really well. And honestly, even you got Emery, you've got Papa Bear even playing extremely well. So I'm really excited to see how these competitors are going to do, especially with grand finals being the most difficult part of Saturday Night Speedway.
Well, and do you think we'll see someone besides Emery or Bobby win this tonight? I mean, I don't know. What's your money on?
Like I said, I think Zeki Cat has a really big chance. Because they're just playing so extremely well tonight. I would even say, like I said, Papa Bear. I would love to see Ariel. He is literally
Yezi's won before.
Yezi has won.
So
I would love to see Ariel Postel be able to win one. He has literally come within one single point of winning a Saturday Night Speedway. So honestly, he has been here for so long. He deserves a victory.
Yeah, well, so justice for Pidgey was filled. So now who's it justice for?
Honestly, we tried to do more of those, but that was already drawn out because I couldn't win a championship for the life of me. So that went on for so long. But we have our new grand finalists walking out, getting on stage, looking fresh. Aeropostale, Papa Bear, Ankles, Bobby, Emery, Immortal, Yezi, all ready to go and getting seated for 8 new races. And I hope that we're able to learn what track bans.
We didn't get to hear what got banned, or if they did end up banning any, or if they're gonna ban one really quick, or.
Let's see. I don't know. We'll probably get notified very soon by production to see what got banned.
At least we have 12 ones, and it looks like Sal's going to be the guinea pig in pod 12 down there.
We'll be waiting for Danny's Ghost and Energy to absolutely obliterate Mario Party's whole hopes and dreams and otherwise in that pod.
And shout out to Moo Moo in the chat. I saw you in there.
Oh, man. I am excited to see who's going to be crowned the new champion. And I really do want to see Aeropostale really pop off tonight because, like I said, he became so close, within 1 point, especially when he was on that very great tear in the beginning of the year, really performing, playing extremely well, making great decisions. But I really want to see them do that again. They were doing so extremely well at the beginning of the year, but that momentum's kind of stagnated, and really wondering what has been the game-changing difference here.
So we've got 12 players that are generally all of them have already been to grand final before. So maybe we won't have any DCs, but what are the odds of us catching a DC in here? I mean, Sal's already doing something down there on pod 12 right now.
Just
like, I don't
turn
know.
off the switch. Oh no, it's not working again.
He hasn't sat down yet. I don't know.
Okay,
all right. He's plugging in a controller.
Oh, that's good news. But we're looking at Yezi right now, being fresh, being cool. And honestly, Yezi is a great racer. I have to say, every single time we're on him, he's making great decisions, making great moves. Other than Rosalina Ice World, but we forget those for this grand finals. There's a whole new races. Immortal, once again, another fantastic racer who has just really excelled at everything that they put their mind to, especially when they went through this drought, went through this rough spot, but then played so well at MomoCon. Emery, another top-tier competitor with top-tier taste and shirts, with the cat shirt on right now, and maybe that cat shirt will be able to throw some tomfoolery.
He's got a cat shirt on.
That is true.
Well, actually, no, it's a bear. It's a bear, but you know, it's a little,
you got me.
But I mean, hey, their logo's kind of like a kitty. They play like kitties.
Oh, man. Bobby now here being able to say, hey, you know what? Immortal was saying that him and Bobby were doing a Clash Royale match, and that's what the holdup was. So thank you, Bobby and Immortal, being able to.
We got Bear on the short cord.
Papa Bear.
Yeah. Can't sit too far away. Don't bend the head too far.
Don't crack your neck too far to the left. The whole setup tumbling down.
Yeah.
But they are looking fresh. You know what? Fatherhood treating them well, honestly. But we have Aerial Postal on the screen. Oh my goodness. Gonna be able to have that purple Yoshi as always. And honestly, when do they not look fresh? And then Zeke Cat having the shirt. I had to look at the shirt. You know what? It's really, really nice. Very, very cool. Said they picked it up at MomoCon, and honestly, it is so fresh. Got all the different colored meta characters there. Yoshi blue, Yoshi red, all of them under the sun. Absolutely love it.
Oh,
I
nice,
love it.
nice.
Especially Zeke also got the new Mario Kart shirts from Universal Studios. Very, very good. And now we got Zavgo trying to wake themselves up or listen to some good jams right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I think he's singing or like talking to himself.
No, he's singing. He is jamming out to some jams right now. I love to see it. Man's getting locked in. They are absolutely getting ready to go. And then
Kiro.
Will he blink? Okay,
Strategizing.
I thought we were having a blinking
He's
contest.
strategizing track picks right now.
I thought we were going to do a staring contest.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
No blinking.
No blinking.
Yeah.
But he's blinked 3 times already. I've won. But
Sal getting worn down.
Where are you
Sal
going?
He getting worn down there. He down there yawning, man.
Oh.
He's wore out, man.
Unfortunately, it looks like they're not getting any audio on their pod, so only going to time will tell. Wonderful TOs there, being able to be on site and help these competitors get the audio going, getting them working, and then Jaguars getting all the data downloaded onto the GoPro and really checking out
what tracks get picked.
What track gets picked, and being able to lock that down. I need to get that list so that we have it for next Saturday Night Speedway.
You can have a wheel and tell us these have not been played in so long.
Oh man, I'm just excited to see, because we have gone to a point now finally where these racers in grand finals have gotten it through their head that, hey, maybe a lot of the front running tracks aren't the best way to keep yourself in Saturday Night Speedway.
Ooh,
we got track bans.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, okay, so the track bans are Warriors Gold Mine and Mary Mountain.
Okay. So so you've been warned, don't pick those tracks tonight. But I mean, so that means we're going to DK Summit at some point tonight.
That is true.
It's terrible.
1 of 8, already lock it in, guys. Let's get it over with. Let's go. Let's go. There it is.
Yeah.
Only one though.
Okay,
only one.
Only one.
All right, but it's gonna go right past.
But we got 2 ribbon roads going tonight.
Oh no!
It's a track ban.
What are you talking about?
That's a banned track. What are you doing,
guys?
Yeah, I mean,
who picked it?
How do you lose 10 points before you even start? I mean, man, like we're going on like repicks and track bans. Like this, we got all new stuff happening here tonight.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. Man. So so as you're seeing, we're playing on one of our.
We're running it on the band
So
track.
someone already lost 10 points tonight.
I hope so. Make it 20, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
we're running it, even though it's banned.
Oh my God. All right, we're on Warriors Gold Mine. I do enjoy this track a lot, though. It's better on the Wii.
I mean, I guess.
But it's still really fun.
I mean, if you ban this track and you don't win first, can you protest this? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like,
hey, restart it. I can get first.
I said I didn't want this track, and like you guys played it.
But Yezi here in second place, gonna have that banana for defense. We got Zeke Cat seeing that red shell in front of him. You got to space yourself out. Can't get too close.
Yeah, don't get too close and like,
goes wide though. Really.
Off the box and
they
barely saved it.
They're having the time of their life hitting these balls.
But at least collect those coins while you're out there. Get all the points. Oh, don't split them. You gotta go in.
Bobby dropping all the way down to 10th, 9th place.
Going out wide to get that coin out there. Just collecting some coins right here.
Beautiful move there, being able to slow down, punish the boomerang usage, and uses the arrow horn on the aerial hostile. And grabs a bullet bill in 9th place. What a ridiculous set.
He doesn't have to worry about the boomerang anymore. And look at the set pull. Double.
Oh my God!
And then the dodge
oh my God! What are you talking about, man?
Glitch is back.
Oh, okay, all right. We got Angles here in third place. Got the product land, chomping away at the competition. Bang, 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 up to first place.
With trips. First place with triple mushroom. He should be able to.
Oh no!
I thought he was going to say he should be able to dodge, but no. They get stolen.
I cannot believe it. Able to use those invincibility frames. Gets that boomerang though. Immortal in 9th place. Has a long way to go on the final.
He's hoping he catches the bill here now too. Yeah.
Let's see what Immortal can do. Uses the single mushroom and now got the golden mushroom. But guess what? That's my least favorite item of the game. But throughout these turns, it's actually really, really good. Able to get in front of the competition so they're not the target of those triple reds. Goes through the single item box. Got a fire flower. Uses one. It lands another shock, which is the one thing you don't want to see if you're in Immortal shooters.
Finally, we got Vantox in the chat too. Like, when's he gonna come out to Vegas and play? Come on.
Let's see. We're gonna be seeing Bobby getting hit by everything. Fireflower. Aeroplanto has a little own grudge, but doesn't go after Bobby. But he jumps over and grabs first place.
So yeah, Pod 12.
What even happened today?
I guess they really fixed Pod 12 because Pod 12 just came in first.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
On the band track.
I don't know. Vantox, get out here, man.
Yeah.
Come on. You got to show him how it's done.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
You got to do it. I'm begging you, man. I'm begging you. I don't know what's going on in these racetracks anymore. Don't know what decisions are making. You got to show them how it's done, man. You got to do it. You got to do it.
There's flights right here into Vegas from wherever you are in the world. They come straight here.
Do it. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. But Mario Party, good job. I don't know how you did it, but good job.
Yeah.
You're grabbing first place in the first race. It's only the first race, too. And now that's over. The repick, or not the repick, I guess the track ban pick is over with.
Maybe they let them pick a different track to ban now. I don't know. Or they just salvage.
I was just checking if they were going to pick it again. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, yeah. If everybody picks it again.
Just one single person throwing because they banned Wario's Gold Mine. But we are getting into the next track, and we are going to Mario Kart Stadium, which is a very fun track. One of Bobby's favorites. I do believe he's got a time trial world record on this one, so we'll see if that's going to pay off for him.
Well, for the U.S., I think. Time trial for the U.S.
For the U.S. Yeah. Oh, yeah. World record U.S. Right. It's like, NBA champions being the world champions. What is the champions of the world of? Nothing. Exactly. But we're going to be going to Mario Kart Stadium. I think it's a really fun track. I always enjoy racing on it. But it's got some tomfoolery that happens as well, especially with the item iron.
We can put a pool together to try to get. We'll do a GoFundMe to get Vantox out here. You said he needs a little help. I mean, we'll put a GoFundMe together.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, let's get him out here. I mean, we'll figure out a weekend. We can get him out.
Exactly. It'll be great to see him, truly. Vantox, I hope you're doing well.
I mean,
the streams are looking amazing.
We got to be knocking on the door SNS 300 sometime, huh? Where are we at tonight? I don't know. 2-something.
217 right now.
217?
So
okay.
We'll be
maybe 250 then.
That would be kind of crazy being able to say, hey, do one of those tournaments again, fly out one of these competitors that really deserve it. Vantox, if you don't know, look up Vantox on Twitch. He is amazing. His content's amazing, and he's one of the best racers I've ever seen.
I think he's stranded out there in the Netherlands right now.
Exactly. But you know what? In the Netherlands, he's still competing out of his mind. But right now, we're seeing Bobby being able to get some more lucky pulls here. Some mushrooms and stars. That's all you need to get through the mid-pack. But right now, let's see. No! Does not use the star before a shot comes out.
Yeah, but let's see. Does he go and does he turn on motion control? Will he do it? Over there, there's panning away. He panned away.
Let's see what he has.
Yeah, motion control. There's motion control.
Going to be able to use motion glider into the shortcut there, but Emery going to get hit by that blue shell. Still has about a 5-second lead, so they're only going to lose a little bit of it. Takes that no shortcut. Mortal here in 5th place. Got the mushroom. Going to be able to pop right through that, but hits the side of the pipe, so that's going to slow him down just a little bit. Sees those triple reads and reds in front of him.
And then we'll see if any of these, we'll see which competitors here, if they're showing us on the last glider cut, who's turning it on. We'll see if any of them are doing it. Bobby's doing it right now. Yep.
Here we go. We'll see the game-changing difference between first and second place.
He's gonna go. He's gonna slide. Oh, is it gonna be enough?
Oh no! Gonna be able to grab that second place finish, and Emery in first, and Ankles in third. A really great top 3 finish. Consistency is key out here, and honestly, after that second race, I mean, it's gonna start lining up. You're gonna start being able to add those points together and really see, you know what, maybe a little bit of creeping, a little bit of a lead happening for some of these competitors.
Yeah, I got to see Vantox when I had Bad when we were out over at MomoCon and stuff.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We got a picture with him.
Vantox was a great roommate, too.
Yeah. We got to go see him out there and everything, which was cool. And JP and everybody out there. It was really cool.
Very, very fun. And then they even had a local tournament that one of the people that was working on MomoCon, he was able to host, which was absolutely amazing. I wish I could have got out there. I was literally 2 seconds away from ordering the Uber, but then chilled with Donnie and grabbed some pizza, which I was I wanted to go out there so bad and really experience Atlanta. But hopefully next year, like we're talking about MobileCon, the biggest tournament
it's a
of
lot
Mario
It's
Kart.
a lot of walking.
It is.
It's a lot of walking in, but we found the shortcuts. You know, I spent the time.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I was like,
they're
I found the
fixing it
shortcuts
next year,
outdoors. So like, because we had to walk like 3 miles to get in, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, a lot of people were complaining, trust me, especially just getting down to that. But they're fixing it next year. It won't be as bad because Disney apparently had that room booked for around 10 years, I heard.
Oh, yeah?
They had that specific room booked for 10 years for that time at the same time that MobileCon happens. So that was just really unfortunate that MobileCon kind of got booped to the side, but it's going to be fixed next year. We go to Coconut Mall for this third race.
Yeah, this Coconut Mall, when you get to the end, the kids are all in their cars doing a bunch of donuts and everything, you know, just spinning around and trying to shut it down, like, which should be in LA, but I don't know why in LA the cars aren't why there's no cars on LA. Doesn't make any sense.
I like to call this one the COVID Coconut Mall because you have like no one here, no one ever, like if you compare the amount of people that were on the Weavers.
Yeah, like look, empty parking lot in the middle of the day, like what's going on?
The COVID Coconut Mall,
yeah,
that's what it
and
is.
the kids just out there doing donuts in the parking lot.
Oh man, but we got Aeropostale on screen in third place, trying to keep it wide, trying to just keep it safe so that they can consistently just wait for that moment.
Throwing shells back, but that you know that Bronny's gonna eat.
Oh, and guess what? Boo's gonna be able to eat their mushrooms as well, so Zeke gonna have to go wide around that shortcut.
Trying to get the double.
Oh, beautiful move
just
there.
in time.
But unfortunately does not hit anyone with every single fireflower under the sun.
Picks up two lock-on items, which is pretty good.
So true, so true. Portal here in 7th place, going to be able to have that mushroom in hand, pops it through the glider, and then sees the empty parking lot. Guess what?
And he hits the car doing donuts.
And now has those triple greens, so the competitors behind him have to space themselves out, but unfortunately takes that drift right into those triple greens.
I mean, first
Emery here in 11th.
First has got some distance out there right now, you know. I mean,
that could be Ariel or that could be someone else.
There's two Blue Yoshis out there. I mean, it might be Ariel out there.
Blue Yoshis, actually. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Cool. But that's part of getting back
in the boat. Yeah.
But Emery's here in 9th place, still trying to catch up. But
popping.
Wow, great set of items there. And now they're going to be able to work their way up. Eagle still here in 11th.
Burn that.
There we go, right through the item box. But Papa Bird going to be able to grab that second place.
Ariel comes through
in first. You can see the look in their face, looking a little bit stressed. But Zeke Cat grabs third.
Yeah. Wow. We're not. So we got Bobby, now Ariel.
Man, I am excited.
Well,
like I said, Ariel deserves.
Bobby was second on the first one. Oh, I take that back.
Yeah,
take it back.
So honestly, Ariel really deserves it. He's been playing very consistent. Like, he's a consistent racer. He makes good decisions. It's just the fact I feel like a little bit is the inward loadout kind of holding him back to a sense, even though this is what he's been on his entire Mario Kart life. But it's still one of those things where there's just situations that you get put in when you're an inward Kart user, and it's just you don't know how to get around those situations. And I really think that a little bit, Aeropostale just got to be able to maneuver himself, space him out a little bit properly when he has to take these tighter turns because of his Kart loadout. But thankfully, able to grab that.
Eventually, the right track pick combos will come that fits the the inward style, and that would be one of the nights.
And guess what? We're going back to Neo Bowser City for the second time of the night.
But at least it's not a re-pick for.
That's true, or advanced track pick, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But
we'll
this is one where an inward can do really tight corners in it. So.
Yeah, we'll see what happens though.
Will he go back?
City.
See if he comes back to back.
I would love to see that. Honestly, 30 points for Ariel. That would be a huge lead, but that lead can go away. Going into our 4th race of the night, basically at the halfway point, but 3 competitors burn out. 1 goes back intentionally. You can see Ankle's kind of smiling and saying,
hey, man, you might as well go back and get a box, man. You're already that far back.
True. It's Neo Bowser City. Come on. But Zavgo going to be able to grab
sitting on him, trying to hit him, drifting off him, trying to grab the draft, and trying to hit him with a banana. None of the bananas hit.
Oh, Red Shell though might be coming
that's
nope. Okay, got another character right.
Well, stay in front of him so he don't get.
Takes the turn a little bit too tight, Hero. That's not where you want to go.
Well, yeah, and then there's that Red Shell Immortal totem.
Now going to be able to throw it forward. Sees the star, gets right beside him.
That star, that was close.
Only at 3 points though right now, going up to 5, so they got to really work on that.
And now back down to 2. Yeah. Gotta watch out for the star coming around you.
And now Papa Bear hits the star.
Doing a coin run right there, cleaning them all up.
Yep, hits Mario Party King on the way, grabs that single item box, and now going to be able to work themselves up to 5th with just a single star, but Mushroom in hand, going to be able to turn these corners, not do the hero strat and fall off the track there, but
watch out for all this fire.
Oh,
and now he's got fire. Man, we're getting a lot of fire on this track today.
We really are. 3 now times. We've seen it separate times, but now Bobby going to be able to have that gold mushroom.
Oh,
Shot comes out, doesn't able.
See, that's what I was talking about. You know, if you could switch items, you know, if they do that for the next version, you could have just put the star and then.
Let's see what Bobby can do though.
And now we got another star.
And now Bullet Bill on the way as well. We got Immortal here in 2nd place. We'll be able to trail right behind what we can assume is Jack Barth. We'll see first. Immortal going to be here 2nd, spacing themselves out.
Oh, almost gets him.
Literally bops the bow tie on top of their head.
He's gonna have enough to take him right there.
Oh, double defense
in first.
No. Shaking their head, seeing the frown.
Yeah.
Turn it upside down, still grabbing 2nd, but thought they had first with the double reds.
Pulling double reds and right at there, you would assume that the guy was going to get a coin, man. Got double defense and threw both reds to take him out. And
Zeke Cat, though, grabbing 1st place.
So there's that 30%.
Let's go.
That 30% getting the double defense on the last item set.
That is true.
Being
you know
in first. Yeah, no coin? Okay.
Really good stuff there. And then Bobby grabbing 3rd, so that's still 10 more points. Keeping himself in the running so far. Going to the 5th race of this Grand Finals. Really exciting to see the back and forth battle. And like I said, Zeke Cat playing really well. Grabbing 1st.
You know, unless Bobby picked the banned track. I don't know who picked the banned track.
I am curious.
Yeah.
I heard accusations that someone was yelling at Emery, but I will investigate for you guys once we get done with this Grand Finals.
Look, they really want to go to Ribbon tonight.
Oh no,
they really there's 3 of them now. That was close, right next door to Baby Park. I mean, we're gonna mix it up.
Yeah, you don't need to mix it up.
Yeah,
Let it burn.
If it lands on Baby Park, they just need to go to the other camera and just show the racers, you know, and just
full screen the racers, no Baby Park, just decentivize it as much as you can. But we're going to Maple Treeway, a very fun track, very front runner heavy, very long track. It was one of the longest tracks in the game for a minute. But honestly, I feel like I don't know. How do you feel about Maple Treeway?
You know, I like it. The mushroom should spawn a little bit more when you're hitting the stuff.
I agree.
It feels like you go a long time without the item boxes, but yes, like. The item boxes are up on the side of the half-pipe ramps. And,
the half-pipe ramps
they're not. You got to go so far out of your way to go get them.
But it's not as bad as some other tracks.
I think this is set up better for a 200cc race.
Oh yeah. I mean, literally half the time.
Yeah. I mean, so I'm like, because I mean, right now, like look, he has no items. Like he's gonna go out of his way and go up the ramp.
But right now, we're gonna be seeing Emery in 6th place. Has a mushroom in hand. Going to be able to get around that banana. Sees the retro in front of her. She's gonna have to space themselves out. We've been seeing a little bit of spacing issues from these competitors in Grand Finals, where they haven't really utilized that break button as much as they should be. But right now, Jack Barth is gonna get hit.
Get rid of his item too. And Zongo's able to pick up the extra mushroom and get through the cut.
But is still down here in 11th place. They got a lot of
ground. Well, he should pull something good.
Let's see if they're going to be able to use this ghost.
I mean, I'm
definitely shock dodge.
I'm going to try to use it before this next box so I can get rid of whatever item.
Oh, yeah, good idea there. And now going to be able to force at least something away. Misses against item screen. Oh,
no.
That is rough. Zeke Cat going to be here in 6th place, star in hand.
Yeah, and was in a star and got a star.
There you go. It never gets better than that. Yeah. They just using something to get it right back.
You know, we've been watching them when they're on screen. Like in the start, they don't use it, man. Shock's been coming every time and burning that out.
But Zeke Cat not going to be able to dodge shock if it is in play so far. Going to be able to have a red shell.
It should be in time. It should be in time already.
Let's see if Yezi going to be able to have one.
Like Yezi, this is common for Yezi to be bagging it. Okay, could he used it? So maybe now.
Maybe
now.
I'm waiting for one of these competitors to at least be able
to
shock dodge something. But it looks like the pack is really close together.
Yes.
So potentially not even in play. No one even has it because of how close in the pack everything is. Lucio on the way. Immortal grabbing a ghost in 5th, so that might be an indication.
Yeah.
That
he just misses the pad here though.
Bobby.
But able to get right back up to speed though.
There we go. Use those boost panels and now in 1st place. Still got a little bit of defense. Going to be able to see that lead that they have right now. That's at least 2 seconds of just distance.
Does he pull the 45% luck of getting up against the point?
Let's see if they're gonna get double redded or maybe
he's gonna make it.
Nope, no shock, only a blue, and now gonna be able to grab a first place finish. Ankles in second, and Zeke Cat in third. That's actually huge for them.
Yeah.
25 points for Zeke Cat going on to those 2 races, so they got to be skyrocketing themselves up the leaderboard. Unfortunately, did not get to see the scores, but I will update you guys momentarily on the next race.
So far, so good. We have not had DC yet.
No DC?
Nope, no Danny's.
Bless, you just spoken into existence.
Yeah, but we'll see.
But we are seeing who's going to be able to go into our next track. You're not even wrong. I don't know. I've never seen so much love for Ribbon Road in my life, especially Immortal hates Ribbon Road, so maybe they're...
I know Kiro really likes Ribbon Road. He'll pick that he wants to run that one. I think that's his favorite track.
Let's see. Also, Baby Park coming right back at it again.
Right back on Baby Park.
Ooh. Man, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a battle. And now we also got Toad Circuit by Excite Bike again. But let's see, it's slowing down. It's going to Toad Circuit.
Yeah, this one's okay. There's not too much action on this one. A lot of drifting and a couple corners. One small glider, maybe, but you don't have to.
Big ending shortcut.
Yeah.
That absolutely you can pass 13,000 people in the race. But when it comes down to it, it is very simple. It's
yeah,
very
I think they could have done something better with this one.
Especially the grass textures.
Yeah.
You always got to bring it up when it comes out so that they never do it again.
Oh, we got
what are we looking at?
We got 3 baggers so far.
What are we looking at? No textures on the grass. 3 baggers. And still no grass textures. And the grass, like even the grass that they put in is like they flipped it through the ground, and it just looks.
Yeah, just green foam.
Green foam.
Yep.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah, I mean they should have at least made it in the shape. Like they could at least made it in the shape of Toad or something. Like something.
Something cute at least.
I mean all these Toad tracks that we're getting are kind of.
I totally agree, especially when I played this on the 3DS. I was overwhelmed then. I'm underwhelmed then, underwhelmed now. But Angel's gonna be able to take that double shortcut into the Shockerino.
But being back in 11th, man, it's pretty tough.
It is, especially you're trying to pass people who just
he's getting great items now, and you should be able to just sail all the way up and at least mid pack out of that.
Now Aaron Fossil's going to be here in 8th place, grabs those triple greens, throws one forward, doesn't land it, but now it's going to be bouncing off the wall.
Balls everywhere. Oh, and just misses his own.
Oh, grabs that star, makes that shortcut a little bit easier. Got the blue shell in hand, going to be able to throw it forward. Tries to hit the person in front of him, but gets item screened. Not what you want to see on a track like this with so much off-road.
The bill just came through and just knocked them all out. Like, I see these bills coming, and I'll try to go for boxes out there on the side.
Yeah, absolutely. And Zago being able to space themselves out after a little bit of lag on the land, but now gets around that red shell, and Emery's going to grab 2nd place. And who got first? Zeke Cat again in first. This man comes back after so long, hasn't been here in eons, and he's currently rocking it.
He's sitting on the leaderboard right now. I think he's sitting on top.
That's crazy. Zeke Cat is in first place right now. Don't know the points. We only have a little square on our screen, so we're just trying to see like Color and Yoshi.
I think we have 2. I think we have 2 left.
Yep, 2 more races going into 7th race. And Zeke Cat currently in first. This could be their very first Saturday Night Speedway victory if they keep this momentum up, and somehow they are just absolutely. I put it out there. I put it out in the world.
A new victor.
I would be shocked, man. Zeke Cat hasn't been with us for a minute and then just comes back and says, you think I wasn't practicing?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. But we are seeing... Don't do it. Thank God. All right. We're not going to Mary Mountain. Oh, man. God, go to Mary Mountain. I lied. Please, please. Oh.
Yeah, because Mary Mountain's a band.
It is. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
It'd been great to go to the band track, but yeah, I told you we're gonna see this track.
It was only one person who picked it.
Yeah, and
the randomizer loves it.
We see it every final.
Yeah. Well, DK Summit. Let's get ready for the gap cut.
Yep. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yay.
Who's gonna turn their antenna on? Let's go. Let's go.
Man, DK Summit. As much hate as I do give it, at its core, I can see how it's appealing. But man, it just, I just can't. With how glitchy it is, and the little bit of fun jankiness that there is on this track. It's just, I can't get behind it, and Kiro's going to get behind the entire pack now after drifting right into the banana.
He'll get good items, and then he can take the shortcut and probably just get right back in the mid-pack.
There we go. And then boom, let's see. One gap cut. Two gap cut.
No antenna. Hit the mushrooms.
There we go. Aeropostale landed that one. If you don't take the gap cut, you're basically throwing. But Aeropostale here in 7th place, going to be able to have those triple mushrooms going around these corners, going around the competition, trying to work their way up in this mid-pack. And mid-pack is just so tough, especially if you're dealing with
He's not able to pick up a new item here because he's already got just mushrooms.
Mushrooms and defense is all you need to work your way up. But Jaguars is going to be here in 11th.
Trying to get something better. Ooh.
Let's see if they're going to be able to utilize it well, because this is where really
you know, you could
IQ come out.
Because you can dump a lot of those people on those big ones, because this isn't glider.
Great spot there.
I think he just did.
Yeah, really, right before the gap cut, being able to utilize that shock extremely well. Going to be here in 9th place, trying to have those triple shrooms. Bobby, though, going to be able to land that one right onto the boost panel. Doesn't get better than that. Really great stuff there.
Right on.
And then boom, right onto the half pipe. Going to be able to work their way up the floor. But they hit themselves with their own fire flower, it looks like, right behind them. And then guess what? Papa Bear being able to spam their fire, hit one competitor, works their way up to 6th place, got those triple mushrooms, and in a very good spot with no one being able to hit them.
Just come around and you can pick up a double item set. Oh no, but then hit out. Go from sitting good to knock back down to 8.
And now
Emery's pretty good, but is she gonna make that? Oh,
there we go. Yeah, beautiful move there, being able to activate those that smart stealing to keep them on the track.
Is she gonna do a dodge before it's over?
Yes, she is. Emery being able to blue shell dodge into the 1st place finish. Great work there. Bobby in 2nd, which is probably gonna allow them to take over 1st place. And Immortal in 3rd. No Zeke Cat to be found. Will they drop down?
Cat was sitting down in pod 8. I think we'll see.
Did they do it?
I don't know.
Green Yoshi, 6th place for Zeke Cat.
Oh, 2nd? Looks like 2nd place for a Green Yoshi.
I think. Okay, don't quote me on this. 81-80. I think it's a Bobby versus Zeke Cat race. Going down to the marbles. Going down to the last race. 81-80.
Yeah, we don't know
Zeke Cat at 80. Bobby at 81.
We don't know where 3rd is, but that means Zeke Cat just has to finish 2 spots better than Bobby.
Exactly. I think 3rd was at 77, but I tried to look for you guys. I really did. But honestly, this is going to be an intense race.
It's going to be a nail biter to the end.
Especially Zeke Cat being able to scrape by something with that 6th place finish. That is huge for them. But they have to bring it all home here. And 2 players now picking the band track. What is going on?
Yeah.
What's going on today?
Just giving
What are y'all tomfools doing?
Just giving up?
Let's see. Who picked it?
Are we going to go?
Jaguars picked it?
No, well, we didn't hit it, though.
Jaguars and Zavgo both picked the band track. I don't know why, but they did. All right, but the final race of the day, serving it up Gary's way, will be Mushroom Gorge, which is going to be, wow, this is going to be a battle.
Are they going to take your points after just picking it because it doesn't land on it?
Because
just picking it.
Minus 2 points.
Yeah.
Papa Bear, though, we're going to be starting it off on them. Let's see.
So now we should definitely see some super bounces coming around this corner.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Sometimes even then, the most impactful thing is letting that gap cut. It's all over, and Papa Bear just back, but it's trailed anyways.
Another one.
You can see the frustrate on his face.
Well, now he's got it. Now he can do gap cut.
Let's go. Also being able to do the counter hop onto these mushrooms means extend like boom right there. Just being able to get these drifts. And there was a new strat also that was shown online on Twitter. But Amoro's going to be able to land it. Take over all the way up to 1st place. Bomb in hand. Let's see if they're going to be able to, someone say backs it. Beautiful back camera usage.
Yeah, too bad he wasn't able to use it planning on somebody else. But good he had it for defense. But now, another one.
Wow. Make it 3 bombs potentially, but
so now
going to be able to
now he won't know till he gets his item set if he's going to be able to do the gap cut or not.
Beautiful counter hop into that green mushroom, and Papa Bear doing the same exact thing.
Got to get the rare mushroom in first, you know.
Now he grabs some mushrooms, but gets a really awkward hop. Will they get the pizza they're looking for?
Yes, barely made it in there.
now they're going to be there in 7th place. Bob comes out, hits one of the other players. And now we got Zeke Cat's up there in top 3 right now. Bobby's all the way down in 10th. This could be Zeke Cat's whole Saturday Night Speedway. Bobby really struggling, getting hit to the side of the road. And now they're going to be able to grab that double item box. It's really going to come down to, my God.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Oh, no.
No,
Zeke Cat, don't do it. 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 We said don't do it. Oh no!
Zeke Cat's gonna be here.
Was it enough? Well, it should be enough. It should be enough. He's still getting first though. Okay.
Yezzy grabs first still.
Yezzy grabs
where is Zeke Cat? I couldn't even see. The grand finals blocked it, man. I don't know. The grand finals blocked the scores. I have no clue. But that pull by Bobby actually ruined their run, I do believe. I think so.
I mean, we saw Bobby get a star and a shock, and I knew he was going to wait for them to jump over the gap, you know, and then just
oh my God. What out of all the things, you're stuck in the bottom of the pack. You have no way to come back. But then you have the best item you could get on Mushroom Gorge. And then guess what?
And just ruin it.
Oh my God. Bobby, I don't know.
That might have got him.
Bump it up, bump it up.
That might have got him the win.
Bump it up. 65, 35%. I'm
65%.
I'm pumping it up. 35% luck. Maybe even 40. 40% luck. There's no reason why Bobby should have gotten that too. In my eyes, man. I don't know. What do I know?
And he might have got the victory because of that too.
Gorge is a very balanced track, Jet says. I do agree. Yes, very, very. I mean, really, there's only a few tracks where shock really impacts in a way like that, which I do appreciate since they nerfed it, which I don't know how y'all feel about that nerf. Do you guys still enjoy it? Do you like it? Do you not? But I like the fact that you're able to use shock in such an impactful way.
Ways,
but it's still,
I still wish we could use them on the gliders though, man.
Man, oh my God. I'm excited to see what this is going to come down to, but Zeke Cat, man, what a run, what a showing. Not being here for months and then come back and just absolutely dominate grand finals and had it in the bag, literally putting it away, scanning the credit card, but then guess what? Bobby comes by, swoops it, takes the bag, takes the groceries and says, hey, I need to afford my own groceries with how expensive everything is these days. Maybe taking it all away, but only time will tell.
I mean, that one might have definitely made the highlight clip if we're do some highlights on here. We'll see.
Gotta claim the Allied Esports points.
Yeah, gotta claim those
Nah,
points.
that's a joke. The second set is entirely too powerful. I do agree. I do agree. It's insane. It really makes or breaks your race, and it doesn't feel good, you know, being able to say, hey, just because someone else got shrooms, oh look, they get to pass a whole 5 seconds because now I have to go wide because they were in 4th and got shrooms. I was in 6th and got triple items. Oh, yay! But I completely understand what it's saying. I got a I got a C8 in 30. Oh, crazy 8. I was like, we playing Battleship now? What are you talking about? But yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Crazy 8 in 3rd. But then in 6th, guess what? They probably had triple greens. Oh, yay! I got to go wide.
Yeah.
You know that I
no mushrooms for me. I can't take the cut.
I completely understand. But let's see. Hopefully, we'll get those scores tallied up momentarily. We're still waiting on these
Do we have a new victor?
Or is it a back-to-back champion for Bobby after being able to grab the luckiest shock known to man?
Yeah, I mean, the new point system, he's tied with Batter in there.
Oh my God, Bobby! Gonna be able to keep the crown on their head. 77 points. The shock saved his life. Change your name to Thor because you are bringing the thunder. Zeke Cat right behind him with 73 points. He was right there. Just gonna be able to grab it. Emery in 3rd with 70 points. Yezzy in 4th, 69 points. Nice. There, and then we got Immortal in 5th with 66 points. The Ankles in 6th with 62 points. Kiro in 755. Papa Bear in 8th with 45. Air Fossil in 9th with 42. Mario Party King in 10th with 40 points. Jackie Wars in 11th with 36. And then Zovgo, the one who probably was the one picking the banned tracks. Yes, Zovgo was the one who picked the banned Wario's Goldmine track.
I was saying, we have a lot of groups. We had groups in the 70s, groups in the 60s, and groups in the 40s, man.
Ooh,
really tight groups in there.
Man, my heart goes out to Zeke Cat, but also they played out of their mind to be 36 on the ranking leaderboard and say, hey, I'm a contender these days is absolutely amazing. Got to shout him out. Got to give credit where credit is due.
We'll have to see for next week and what can happen if they do show up again next weekend. I mean, exciting.
Yeah, it's looking like we have Saturday Night Speedways every single week for the rest of the month so far. Remember, there's Friday Frags on Fridays, $1,500 prize pool. No builds is coming back next week, so if you don't want to deal with builds, you can come here, test your luck with some no builds, but there are your champion.
And don't forget the showcase. Absolutely free to come down and play all these games on the showcase on Sunday, next Sunday as well.
Exactly. Next Sunday, get some nice swag, some nice merch, and everything else. Being able to contend with some rock, paper, scissors.
And hopefully all the stuff we're seeing in the commercials we'll have for giveaways and all that. Like, man, it'd be nice.
It'll be very, very fun.
Riley.
Very, very fun. But we're going to be seeing you all next Saturday. I'm Ryan Pidgey. This is Mr. Scooty, and I will be seeing you all next week for Saturday Night Speedway. Please stay safe, stay wonderful.
And come.
Come here. Come down. Fly. Do it. Why not? Have a great time.
Come on, Van Talks. We're waiting. We'll work on it. We're going to look at flights.
Have a great night, y'all.